Hello everyone and welcome to Daedra and Deathclaws. We're so glad to be back. We missed last week, but we're ready to get back in the action today. John is running just a little bit late, but he'll be here shortly. We come back to the game the morning of the 10th of Hrothgar. The party camped out in the exquisite, unfolding magical cabin that Gislad conjures every evening. And they are interested in this presumably haunted barrow right next to town.
Interested.
So, with that, I hand it off to the players. Take it over.
Burrow.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Your kamikaze desire to rush into a thing without backup.
This one was just enjoying some alone time, and you all had to ruin that too.
No, poo-poo.
Well, this one is well rested. This one has everything he needs. I say that this one and the rest of us head down to this burrow. I don't know why you have such a fascination with dead things.
Pardon?
It's full of dead people.
Yep.
What? Why? Why is it so interesting?
Because of the other stuff that's down there. And if it's causing a problem, because they said not to go near it
Because it's full of dead people.
Because it was haunted.
Yes, dead people.
But don't we need to do something down there?
That's what this one thinks.
I hear
something down the stairs.
Oh, hello, John.
We are live, but you've only just missed introductions and arguing over what constitutes dead and haunted and interesting.
Dead and haunted and interesting.
It's dead. Why would we find this interesting?
Because they come
Sigmund,
back to life.
Sigmund,
There's money
I must
down
ask
there.
you, of someone of the North,
Uh-huh.
what is your people's fascination with the dead? Like, just throw them in the ground. Why dig a whole house for them?
You know, I was once a priest of Arcade.
Yeah, and that's why this one's asking you specifically. Why?
You are not dead.
You are... Yes, but you're honestly asking them to come back if you're just going to make it so easy for them to take up. With the amount of Draugr running around, you'd think they would just bury them all underneath like a 1-ton slab.
Draugr aren't how we honor our dead. Draugr are servants.
Protect your dead?
No, they're not for the dead.
Then why are they all over the place if they're... Like, you know what, this one... Whatever, let's just go kill some Draugr.
To serve the dragons.
Alright, now this one is really interesting. Alright, let's go. You got me interested. I want to find dead things, why they were connected to dragons.
Alright, why are we supposed to go down there? What are we...
You're the one that wanted to go down there! There's no other reasoning except it's a hole. I must put things in it. Being me.
Well,
No, I thought we were going down for something other than me wanting to go down there.
Literally the only reason is because we went to the innkeep to sell stuff because our cart broke,
Right?
which we were able to sell one lantern.
Right.
And he said, be careful, don't go to the burrow, it's haunted. And you went, ding, 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 I love Halloween, let's go check this out.
I don't mean to
Scary
agree with them,
skeletons.
but they do make it. That's a pretty accurate summary.
No, I don't think so.
And this one
I
believes
think
going
that's
through your head.
revisionist history.
Yep, and this one believes the entire time your head was going spooky, scary skeleton.
like shivers down your spine.
And then you just... Yeah.
Scream and scare and shut
This one
your
is not
soul.
mad at you at all. This one quite enjoys your enthusiasm.
Okay.
I tried to go down there last night
Yes.
This one
Oh,
understands.
did
to
you?
give you
Yes.
space to be by yourself, and
be honest,
you
this one
went
prefers-
down to the river, and she wouldn't let me.
Well,
There
to be-
were 20 Draugr!
I wanted the bath. Is that such a crime?
And to be
No, that
honest-
was fine.
And to be honest, this one enjoys company when it's alone time, but that's a different story.
Okay, that
This one likes to fuck.
alone time does not include other people. That's
Alone time is alone.
That's together time.
I don't understand.
That's
Perhaps the
Together
the
time.
kitty dialect has
Since when
different
is-
meanings.
When did you
that
get glasses?
it's translated
That's wiggling eyebrows. You can't see
into
my
I'm
eyebrows. So it's-
in tangled
Tangle bag?
Are you having
Foot
a seizure?
Is this one frustrated with the idea of fornication?
Wait to get have the strong call of undulance. Daniel gets it.
What did he just say?
No idea.
No, the your language, the kitty language is tangled.
What
This one
language?
thinks the
Good
cat's got
movie.
his
TA'Agra.
Yeah, there's A's and R's and langled.
Ta'agra.
That's what I said.
That is
No.
You had
But
many
this one
N's.
thinks you're frustrated. Does the idea of fortification frustrate it?
No, I was merely remarking on the grammar that perhaps his definition in Talangling is different grammatically than it
Talangling.
translates.
Like a bag of dang. Take a little dang dang. What am I, Southern?
I'm sorry. I've got a little banjo in my throat.
Oh,
It's just but a tiny mandolin.
this one's a bard, but not that instrument.
I will not comment on the grammatical nature of the Kitty language that I will no longer attempt to pronounce.
Oh, speaking of dead, I think, at least for my people, if you kill somebody, you have to eat them.
That is terrifying.
That is pretty metal.
Yeah.
Because
Cut down on the
RK
waste.
frowns upon that, but that's pretty metal.
Tell you what, if this one dies, you're welcome to eat him.
I'm just trying. Well, no, because I'm not killing you.
I know, but
Yes,
this
you
one's saying
kill
it is
your-
dead, and if the interest is there.
That my.
What this one's getting at, if you want to taste me, you just have to ask.
No, I or not if you're dead.
If
No, I
I'm
didn't
dead,
ask
all I
you.
ask is that
I just won't
you
respond.
don't bury me in Cyrodiil. If you bury me in Cyrodiil, I'll come back and punch
Oh
you.
no!
This one's dumb.
Oh no! That's water all over a laptop.
Oh.
Oops.
Here's one.
Oh, that's not the worst thing.
I'm going to the
The
dead.
It's not working
Oh.
anyway, so... you don't have to give me the whole thing.
Just take it, because like it's also under mine.
Take the whole thing.
No, it's...
Take it now.
Oh, it is.
See, I understand the
Just put it.
the
Just.
Kitty language. Take it all, take it now.
Oh god. Okay.
And that's all this one needs you to understand later on.
Oh my. Noble viewers, for we're not the same thing. We're not related. There's no need for banjos.
Yet.
Also, John is functioning on maybe 4 hours of sleep, and it is also 8 o'clock for him because he's still on Eastern time. So forgive any.
I think it's 9 o'clock for you.
Which further proves the point.
Which further proves the point.
And this one is enjoying frustrating John.
All right.
Let's kill some things.
So
Probably re-kill some things.
I'm just gonna, as we're walking there. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, I'm the one that did it.
Thank you for missing my laptop. I'm going to cast Mage Armor. I'm going to cast Pet Cache. I'm going to cast False Life.
This one's just gonna stare at you like casting everything. Go. At least save some spells.
I have Turn Undead.
I have many spells.
Which in my mind, Turn Undead is instead of being like, away, foul demon, it's just two spectral hands grabbing the zombie by its shoulders, turning it around and giving it a first smack on the ass.
I was annoyed when I first started playing Pathfinder because they didn't define what Turn Undead does. They just said turns undead. Like, could you be more specific?
Spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby,
right round, round, round.
How lucky would it be if that exact glitch just showed up and we walk in there and there's a Draugr just...
That would be amazing. Okay, False Life, Magic, Pet Cache. As we go in, I just go like, there, Parth, and next. Once we get out into the warm air, you'll be free to hunt flies or something.
Whatever makes you happy, little
I'm gonna go through the
tiny
door.
Argonian.
Sneaking.
Sneaking.
Are you leading the way?
I am.
I should better hope so.
I
You hear the chainmail rattling against the...
This one is not actually going to cast anything beginning today. Usually I cast protection from elements, but it's quite nice out today, so this one's just going to enjoy the normal weather.
Okay. I have previously been doing it wrong. I should be rolling your stealth rolls secretly so you don't know how hidden you are.
Okay.
All right, you
So
go
you-
right
So-
right
You
ahead.
just need our modifiers, and then you.
I do, but I've
He has
got
already has
my
on his spreadsheet.
Oh, look at that.
handy dandy spreadsheet open
His
here.
handy dandy notebook.
Science.
Okay.
Noise.
So I'm gonna head down the
Nice.
stairs
Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky.
Well, now I just picture
up against the wall,
Nope,
going down the
Adlorn.
stairs. Being
Oh.
sneaky.
Hey, you.
Uh-huh.
It's a new day. Bam! I'm a beefy Argonian.
Like male.
Male. Beefy male Argonian.
I liked the other
Like,
one more, although
taller.
it was confusing.
Like, are we
but-
going emerald skin? Are we going dark? Are we going browns? This one needs to know very specifically.
I'm gonna be like the
It's very
prettiest of
apparently.
like shimmery greenish, iridescent bluish, kind of like a lizard folk. Maybe got some like funky horns with some like blue or purple feathers kind of sticking out.
Oh no!
Funka.
This one has fallen and can't get up.
I appreciate.
As I lean into Arunian.
I just give you
Oh
a
my
nice
God.
big squeeze.
Oh, where were you this last night? This
I
one's
am
not done yet.
confused and not in the way I was yesterday. I'm a
Respectfully.
different confused.
That's okay.
This one knows exactly why he's confused. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. I'm gonna go down.
A nice husky deep voice.
Oh lord.
Lazalia is scouting ahead as the thirst trap happens.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Convenient.
keep going. So keep going.
Could you read to me tonight?
And here you're just about to
Please.
cross the threshold that you did not pass
But yeah.
yesterday. You see a Draugr on the wall there, and there's a ghostly figure there who is not yet speaking as he hasn't spotted your sneakiness. He has, however, heard the thirst trap discussion, and it's just sort of like, it's interesting, he's sort of like waiting anxiously at the gate, sort of like tapping his foot, not quite looking at a watch or anything, but just sort of like hanging out.
The anticipation. 30 minutes later.
So, is there anything like to the right there?
No, this is to your right. That's the ghosty boy there.
I was just like, it looked like there was a bit of an indent there. That's what I was.
Bones.
It's
With
sort of
bones
like
there.
a Draugr hollow.
And what about the other side?
Open door.
You've got a grate and several levers
Oh, cool.
and a book.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do the looting post game as usual.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm just
so
gonna look in that other alcove there. It looks like there's something. Oh, maybe not.
pull yourself together, man. All right, let's follow our friend who's 500. She's not supposed to be alone. Let's
Okay, yes, this one will definitely follow.
go. I'm in like
I don't care what that one's
okay.
wearing. Just the,
The
sway
tail,
of the tail. Yeah.
the tail
Yeah.
is kind of awkwardly like underneath the clothes and just a little bit out the bottom.
It's like
So,
a
like-
third butt cheek.
It's like just like
This one.
little tail.
This is.
I'm not there.
So-
Share the wine skin.
The three of you and
Lydia.
Lydia now following down the path that Arurian struck. You're making a bit more noise, Lydia and her armor. Nobody's trying to be sneaky, you know. Lazalia has scouted things and not mentioned the ghost. So
No,
they
because they're way the hell and gone away from me.
no, but they just said they were following you.
Yeah, we just like
No.
come up behind you as you're going in because I can't see you. I'm like, ugh, let's go.
So you're in the room with me where the levers are?
I walk and I now am in the middle, going like, come on, guys, let's go, let's go. Where is she? Where is she?
Well, you can see me through the door.
Can we? Are we that perceptive?
I'll turn because I'll hear you guys and go.
And as she's sort of aggressively whispering at all of you,
Pantomiming.
you round the corner and see the ghost there, who sort of he stands tall and like melts into a floating sort of stance. Leave this place. Leave now.
No, you're nowhere near as scary as the last ghost we faced. I'm gonna just...
What the ghosts you're facing?
And then it just sort of like turns the corner and drifts off.
Very threatening. It was this whole room. We all almost died. It was this column of red thing. There was a sword there, a red ghost. Yeah, we almost died. Actually, I think that was the closest I've ever come to death.
Do you guys not know how to be quiet? You're following me. I'm being quiet.
I'm normally very stealthy, but when
Look at this and tell me you don't want to scream, "Yes, Daddy."
I don't think we should scream anywhere unless it's absolutely necessary.
If you touch me again, this one will scream, but like in a good way.
So
This one goes to the leathers.
So it was acting like all like woo with us. You were more stealthy. Was it acting all like woo woo ghosty, or was it?
No, it paid no attention to me.
Can I make an insight check?
You.
That's gonna be. Oh, whoa, that's not the way that those go. You. Oh, this wet.
Inside?
Would that be a deception against deception? Is that how this works in this one?
Yes.
I
Are you supposed to roll something?
19.
Alright. With a 19, you get the distinct impression, the way that he jumped into action at the beginning, that this is not your traditional haunting, and there may be something
Afoot.
This
may not be our traditional kind of haunting. Something
This calls for
may be
extra.
afoot.
Well, this one has an idea with those levers. Can we all just kind of step back for a second?
Do we want to get into the...
I want to see what's down this way before we start.
That's a dead end.
Oh.
And
Okay,
that's what-
never mind.
So this one has an idea. It's probably one of these levers. However, it's one of them, almost all of them are probably booby trapped.
Possibly.
So that's why this one has an idea.
Okay.
You
I'm
said
good at
booby.
booby traps.
All right, but hear me out.
Do you want to...
We have a disposable person who we can use. Not Lydia. Lydia, not you. Oh God, Lydia. This one adores you. It is not
Oh,
you.
your manservant thing.
Yes.
Clive?
His manservant?
This one hasn't really named him,
He's
but...
got an imaginary
Lord.
friend that can do things.
But it's like...
No, here,
it's
seriously.
like a real imaginary friend.
Let's all go. Come on. Back up. And I tell everyone to back up, and we go
On
back
the
down the
other side of
hallway, and we sit here, and I'll snap my fingers, and none of you can actually see it, but then eventually you just see pitter-pattering through, like, the dank and dark tunnel.
It's just...
Why wouldn't we wait in the other room?
No, trust me. Just trust me. All right,
I'm
pull the first lever!
Alright, your unseen servant runs around, and it's pretty small, isn't it?
It's small-sized, yeah.
Okay, small sized, yeah, that can reach. It's a little difficult, but it pulls the first lever.
Hey, door's open!
Well. Yep, the path is clear for you. The unseen servant is trapped.
I'm sorry, buddy. Click. And you just hear...
He's so abusive to
This one has
that.
spent a first level spell slot.
What?
What if we needed to
And my soother and all that sort of stuff.
get this closed again?
Why? That room's a dead end. We
And
have
also,
we
can't
have
ghosts do the through the walls?
Guys,
Not necessarily.
You think from a priest of the dead would know these things, but
Because maybe like there's some
Nah.
priestly barrier that's keeping it in that room.
I will walk
I
through
just-
the one thing.
I just look at you all and go, Fen, quietly, in my Argonian husky voice, and just become ethereal.
I
It
can't.
lasts one round.
Yeah.
Okay. We do need the will save.
Yes.
So she doesn't go insane.
Oh, that's 12 plus stuff.
Your will.
So that's 23 plus
That's more than
6, 7.
It's only 20 for the first word, so you're fine.
So that's 30.
So, in one round, you're scouting head invisible, or you're letting Lazalia sneak ahead to scout?
Oh, it was just like me just going like, guys, Finn, and becoming invisible to be like, I can go through walls.
I'm going
Gotcha.
to go ahead.
I will follow the leader.
This one will follow.
We're all children.
They're frogs. Frogs are the best. Ribbit, ribbit.
Choose the frogs.
Plague! It's the plague!
You gonna share those with your friend over there?
That was smooth as fuck. I had it like half open. It's like frog in mouth. Okay.
I think it wasn't inhaling.
Alright,
So I'm gonna go in.
so Lazalia leading the way. You have a closed grate on your left hand, a collapse ahead, and a closed door to your right.
Can this one just try the?
Just don't turn around so suddenly there's a great sword like a foot from your back.
This one will mage hand open the
Which one?
grate because it looks like there's a handle thing right there. Cool.
By Izmir's beard.
So I'm gonna go and look on the stairs to see if there's something that'll trigger that. Does that happen again?
You,
No.
I suppose, I would make the hidden perception roll for you. You can barely see the stairs.
I'm gonna run down. There. And look
All
around.
clear.
No wonder my father got killed with you people.
2 doors.
Jeez.
I'm gonna go through the one that
Oh,
looks like
wait.
nostrils.
Wait. The nostril one has a trap on it.
Can you see that?
You see it.
Oh,
Or, well, it should be against your standard unless you're specifically looking for traps, but you saw it and decided to look, so it's fine.
this one. Hey, back up. And then this one will use mage hand to just trip it.
Ah! Fire and water. Or is that oil?
No,
I'm
it looks
surprised
like
that these traps still work after so long. The dragon must be maintaining them.
Lazalia.
Yeah.
Might I suggest
Might I suggest
that you look for traps?
Yes. I'm looking for traps.
I don't know that being stealthy right now no is your best option. Maybe scouting for traps.
I'm whatever the opposite
When-
of stealth is.
I'm stealthing. Can I not look for traps?
It's a one or the other thing, I think.
You have a list of exploration activities.
Oh, that's right.
And you can only do one of them at a time.
I'm currently threatening.
You know what?
Oh, okay.
That's my
Who are you threatening?
whoever.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna look for
Pick
traps.
someone.
I'm gonna scout for traps.
You who that?
Very good.
It is.
I'm gonna step forward and check to see if there's a way to get through to that other door.
With my hair back and forth.
Yeah, you just
Oh,
walk
yeah.
forward.
I thought it looked really deep. So I'm gonna check for traps.
Yes, you don't have to say it anymore unless you change your activity. I've got your roll, I know what's up.
Okay. I'm gonna open that door and go in. Wait. Those look like they could be things on the floor.
They are not.
Oh, would you look at that?
Wait, I want to look at the runes on the wall.
Oh, it's the one it's got a claw thing. Do we have any claw things?
No, we gave the one claw thing back to the snooty person.
Do I understand these? Like, can I use? Because John knows what these are because he's played Skyrim a million times. But would Sigmund recognize these particular burial things as like a religion?
Yeah, you can roll a religion check.
That looks like the god of the hunt. Again, this is something Alicia knows, not.
I'm a goddamn priest, you think?
Breathe.
No, I have water.
Yeah.
17.
With 17, with 17, it has hints of familiar motifs, but just given the age of this depiction, it's not quite making those connections for you.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Rub Sandra's back for me. 'Cause I feel bad for her. Thanks.
Live, damn it, live!
Okay, not so aggressively. It's me. I'm soft.
Not right now, you're not.
You're right.
Excuse me?
I only understand the central motif in the one on the far side. It's something to do with perhaps her scene.
There's two moods on the top
It's
there.
confusing. His scene is the Daedric prince of the hunt and
Daedric, but that's not what Skyrim is. They're
these burials are very old. It could have something to do with predecessors. I don't understand what these things with the kings mean. It's very confusing. It's old. This is definitely not in worship of the 9 divines.
okay. Cool.
It
9 divines.
It looks very nasty.
It actually looks kind of like
There's claws
but I'm getting like
A sick
wine
tattoo, just say it.
and like Beastman. I'm getting like Pan vibes from this.
His
Or, like,
scene, god of the hunt. He created werewolves
oh, that's not
and werebears actually,
cool.
They could be in here.
and wereboars. I'm so told. That last part I'm not 100% on.
I'm gonna look for urns and stuff with, maybe some money or something in them.
This one's just gonna look at the.
Sigmund, just as you're like reaching your hand into an urn, is like,
No urns in the room, so we can save that reaction.
bro, what?
But you do spot the telltale dragon claw keyhole and puzzle.
Okay, we have to find the key.
We gotta find a key for this one. Keep it
Well,
in mind.
There are other doors
Yeah.
and a
Those.
weird ghost that may not. A weird ghost that's not ghosting
Well,
like normal.
It's
All
gone
ghosts
now.
are in fact weird.
It's gone now.
Well,
So we would have to find it again.
My
Yep.
God, Sandra, are you okay?
we can find it again. Let's find it again.
Alright, let's turn around. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, go back
Skip-diddle-doo, my darling.
and go through that other door.
I'm holding a great sword. I can't exactly skip.
Yes, you can.
This door
Frolic.
or the top door?
Let's
Bottom.
go through that one.
Rounding the
There's the
corner,
ghost again.
you see the ghost sitting at the desk reading, but he's heard the door open, and you hear him just like, oh shit, fuck, as he's like getting up, like, leave this place.
I'm just gonna like prestidigitation
Ain't fooling nobody.
and just like make my eyes like a sickly like villain Disney green and like have it look like it's just like weeping green stuff, and I'm just gonna like sort of spark my voice a little bit and just go
What are you
make
using?
me prestidigitation to make
Okay.
my eyes sort of do some weird stuff.
Okay, yeah, you can make a performance check. Or intimidate. Intimidate.
I will take an intimidation.
Anemone.
An intimidation.
Anemone. Mana mana.
Boop boop ba doo doo.
Mana mana.
That's 29 for intimidate.
He just sort of like reclines back and just like rests on the desk behind him and crosses his arms and says, "This is my haunting place. What are you doing here?"
You're not very ghost-like.
Neither are you.
So? You're pretending to be a ghost? I'm not pretending to be a ghost.
He just like draws a knife and says, "This is my place, fair and square. Go find your own."
I flash my eyes and be like, buddy, you don't want to try that with us. Again, I am like big honka-chunk, like, muscly Argonian.
I'm just gonna like raise the amulet of Talos and like cast light on it and do my fairly like, eh, eh. But I can't actually cast. I don't want to use Turn Undead, but I want to like look as though I'm threatening with Turn Undead. Like, look, dude, I'm a priest. Don't mess with me.
It's like, all right. You just let me through. This is the only way out.
Does it look like he's taking anything on his way out?
I don't think he can.
No, I did.
Well,
He
yes.
was reading things.
He packs up the book in front of him and the potion sitting on the table
How
there.
are you doing this? You're the weirdest ghost I've ever met.
Grabs his little satchel there. All of it becomes ghostly as he picks it up.
How are you becoming ethereal? I walk up to him and go, Fem.
You disappear before his eyes, and he's like, "Oh, where'd you go? I'm leaving, okay? I'm leaving."
Can I, does he feel like, I'm assuming that if I'm ethereal, I can interact with other sort of ethereal things? It's sort of what my thought process is.
I don't know that follows necessarily.
That's a natural 20 for my will save, by the way.
Okay.
Are you touched him?
So I'm just like, it's a experiment. So I'm walking over to like see if
Your hand passes
he's
through.
on the same plane. And then when I pop back on the other side of him, I say, he's not on the same plane as me when I turn.
You pop back in, and he's just as startled, like, "Can I leave now?"
What's in the bag?
None of your business. I'm leaving.
Before you go, this one has a question. Have you seen a dragon claw anywhere near here?
I've been looking for it myself. I can't find the damn thing.
Is it here?
I hope so. I just haven't been able to locate it yet.
Oh,
I don't think he's a ghost either.
this one.
How
I
long
understand.
does your, like, and I just sort of like, do I go through him still?
No, you hit him. He's like, "Hey, stop it. I surrendered. Just let me go."
He's not a ghost. Okay. Might I suggest, before your next haunting, you drop a level in Bard to up your performance stat. Just throwing that one out there.
Damn.
Let's take the stuff
There's
that
snow
he
outside
has.
for that burn.
Well, thanks for the info. I think
Thank
this
you.
guy's just trying to get in there and he can't find his way. So we're gonna look around, probably find it.
Yep, that's
But
fine.
what's in the stuff that was on the table? I mean, the potion. Who
Looks
cares
like his
about?
looks like his personal stuff.
Yeah,
Dude's just been camping out here trying to get inside the vault,
yeah.
right?
That seems like what it is.
If you must know, yes.
Okay.
All right, have your life.
Or death.
Sigmund, is that a joke?
I get my sense of humor from my father.
I could tell.
I am going to give him 8 gold. And just be like, thank you for the information. Here you go for your troubles.
He takes it and just like looks at it and at you confusedly. It's like, "Cool, nice meeting you."
Thank you for not having us kill you today. We appreciate it.
You'd be surprised how often people choose the death route.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna start looking around the room.
These people are unhinged.
What
All right, you find
All these people.
a couple of books,
What's in the
A
urn?
a
dagger.
couple of urns. It's just gonna be gold and/or gems and potions.
Okay.
So we'll get that in the loot later. Potion of minor magicka, iron gauntlets, a skull, some boots.
Dwarven dagger.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say,
was
this is an
I
act
was
dagger
waiting
over
for
there.
a dirty look from Sigmund.
Oh yeah, dwarven dagger.
Ooh, that'll be nice.
Is that better than?
Yes.
I will take that
Write it down on your stuff.
dwarven dagger.
Yeah, write it down.
Wow, and
It is +3 to bonus to hit and damage, and it is a D4.
hey John, why are dwarven pubs so mediocre?
Why?
They set the bar so low.
Actually, the Dwemer in the Elder Scrolls series are the same height as Argonians.
So that's it for this room.
Also relative.
I'm also taking the minor magicka because I have no more. Okay.
I'm not taking anything because all I need is Stalos.
Yeah. All right.
I got God and anime on my side.
God and anime. Wow.
Because he swings the sword around. You are the basement builder. This one's behind
You
the
know what?
fedora.
Oh boy, I think I might actually
I
have
want-
a hat that would be considered a fedora.
I want a chainmail fedora next session.
Okay, so we are going. Shall we go up to one of the other doors then?
Yep. At the top. Are we sure we're looking at everything?
Yeah, I mean we're
Relatively.
just.
Yeah,
The
let's.
door is locked.
Ooh, I can pick it. I can do that.
Pick
I
that
have a
book.
hammer.
Do you need help with that or want help with that?
I actually have. I'll try it first and see how I do.
And then we can break the door down.
I'm just gonna
I
slightly
have
like.
a draft of lock picking if I need it.
I just sort of like walk up next to it and just sort of like thunk myself, making my knuckles connect. So I'm like trying to like subtly cast knock so as not to insult our
Kaboom,
thief.
boom, boom, boom.
Well, it doesn't actually. The big kaboom is
Oh,
in
yeah, yeah.
D&D, not in 5e.
Pathfinder second edition.
Yeah, that one. So
PF2.
you get a +4 status bonus.
Because you don't think I can do it.
You just you have a problem with rolling dice. So
If we make
I
it
don't
so
have a
high.
problem with rolling dice. My dice have a problem with giving me numbers that are good.
fair enough.
Shit.
I am helping your
Womp womp.
dice gain back because whatever they are, it's +4 to them right now, not to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love you look at John like it's his specific fault.
He breathed on it.
I did breathe on them.
What
My dirty Ontario air.
what did you roll?
20.
The 20 opens the door.
Nice. What was the dice?
A 5.
So
If
a
you
9.
must know.
It was
No.
a 9.
Yes, plus the 11
Okay.
thievery.
Wonderful. Okay, don't forget to look for traps.
Why do I have a -2?
She already is continuously looking for traps.
Why? You shouldn't have a -2.
Do you have some kind of affliction going on? Temporary.
Oh, is this... You had problems with that character sheet before subtracting things for no bloody reason.
So it's a 22 then.
I think potato. Just make a mental note of it.
Oh,
but
I also have a temporary -2 to a few things. I have a temporary -2 to dex stuff for some reason. Dex and strength.
Yeah, it's my dex. And
Go up.
strength.
I don't know.
Go up. Those two.
Our sheets are not working properly.
I can see that your character has touched my character sheet.
Oh, you're good now? Okay, I'm gonna close your character sheet.
No, please don't. It's still very laggy, and can't actually scroll down yet.
So, with your previous looking for traps check, you do not spot this trap.
I don't.
You do not.
I see a chest at the other end.
You do.
Maybe it's in there.
Woof.
Did I go far enough to get sliced?
You know what? If I roll even, you did. You did.
Okay.
So, let's just see how much damage that might do.
What the hell is causing my thing to go all foo?
That is a 33 to hit.
Yeah, just.
What is your AC?
25.
I was gonna say, not that.
Hot damn, that's actually pretty good. I was worried that had just crit on you.
Oh, no.
Alright, we've got 15 points of piercing damage as spears jam all into your left side. One sort of grazes your skull, one sinks into your ribs, one into your mid-thigh.
Are you okay?
Be careful!
Oh, I'm fine.
You stand there warning them somebody else steps on it.
Do you know what set
I'm
it
kidding.
off?
I don't know. Do I know what set it off?
Let's have a perception check.
Don't roll my dice.
I ain't saying shit.
See? Perception 28.
Okay, with that, you did hear the sound of the stone and feel it move down beneath you, so you know that it's a pressure plate.
Don't step on that stone spot. There's a pressure plate.
Don't drop everything you own on the floor, please.
Oh, Mom,
Yeah.
check your bulk.
My bulk.
My bulk. My bulk. My
My
lovely
bulky,
lady
bulky
bulk.
So I think that the negative is coming from the fact that I am over on my bulk.
I'm not.
At
You're
least
too thick.
I've got 9 and I'm only at 8.2.
Only. You got the thief book. Why do you have so many books? What are you, friggin' library?
Ah.
books are good for learning.
Book stuff! I was gonna say nonsense for witches, but
You are a
but
witch.
Bibles are books.
Mm-hmm.
And
Most
those are
books.
nonsense for witches.
Well,
Yeah.
this one, seeing a friend get skewered, is gonna just take the time to look around, see if I can catch anything now.
Well,
Very well.
she told us where the pressure plate
I meant for
is.
anything else in the room.
Like the one that we can clearly see right now.
Yeah, but I wasn't gonna say it out loud because I'm trying to stay in camp.
Yes,
What do
you
you-
do in fact spot the trap on the side of the chest.
I'm gonna stick
Okay.
my greatsword very far out.
Well, this one could do it even farther than that. Like, as soon as I see it from across the room, I'm just like, mage hand. Bing.
Deus.
Open the chest.
Clear. 11 orcish arrows, 14 gold, and a lesser soul gem.
Hey, Alessia,
I get some more arrows.
you're a pin cushion. A pin for my pin cushion.
Oh, you're funny.
This one thinks he is.
So you're taking the 11 arrows now?
Yes.
Okay, I will loot the rest later just to get it all added
I
up
will
nicely.
heal.
And
What else is in the room?
happens? What do I heal?
Orcish arrows gives you +2 to
10.
damage
10 hit points.
and hit.
Nothing else in the room.
Okay, let's go try that other door then. Wasn't there one
Aside from
down?
that guy. That is actually it.
Really?
Yep.
This one could have swore there would be more.
Well, no wonder the guy can't find anything.
There was that room with the 4 levers. Is there a specific orientation that maybe opens up a secret door?
Secret door through the mountain.
Oh,
Fem.
jeez.
Alright. We'll save.
Oh boy. I cast Fem. 7 plus 7 is 14, 24.
Okay.
5.
So you cast Fem and you force your way through the door. It's not as easy as you might have expected. It's a bit like trying to squeeze behind someone's chair against the wall and it's just a little bit too tight. But the feeling is compartmentalized against like 8 different sections of your body as you're squeezing through this thing. It's a very interesting and uncomfortable sensation. It takes you the full 6 seconds just to squeeze through to the other side.
And I get through the other side, just go like, okay, that wasn't fun. That gets used sparingly. And I'm gonna just tunk
Which one?
the one. Stay in the middle. The one beside, yeah, that one there. Okay, welcome.
But let's check those urns and stuff. Could the claw thing be inside them?
They're all broken.
Just
No,
saving
right
the
back
time.
there.
I will do the looting later, but the claw is not in any of these urns. You search all of them, you just find money, potions, and gems.
Stop touching the damn urns.
This one thinks it's a puzzle to try to get all 3 doors open, and we kind of broke it by just cheating.
Yeah, so let's try. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this first one over here closes this door, leaves the first door open, and leaves that other. Reverses whatever is going on with the other door there. This other one closes both of the doors, so let's go over and figure out what these other ones do.
Nothing good.
Oh.
Ow.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and give some damage to you.
So we've established that just playing with the levers just hurts us.
We
All
need,
one lever.
we need to know what they do. So what happened, all of you in the middle room, when I pulled that second lever?
Okay. That is a 19 to hit.
That does not hit. 24 is my AC.
So you just like, you Pulp Fiction it and just around you and you're perfectly fine.
So us in the middle, what is happening for us?
Let's see. Right now, you can leave Lazali, you can leave Arui in there.
Okay, and what, because we just moved 2, so what happened when the one that is current, the last one,
Was
put it
down.
reversed so that we can see what that one is.
Reverse.
Yeah.
Hit the second lever again.
Well, no, because it would have been, like, I'm not getting hit again. It was, I need to know what the thing,
What happened now?
Nothing. You just get shot.
no. There is no difference between the trick one and the third one. If we're going
No, the
1,
third
2,
one-
3, 4. 4 is just the trap. So then we need to deal with 1, 2, and 3.
Yes. Hit number 2 again.
Do you
Yeah.
listen to him?
Just hit number 2.
Yes, hit number 2 because that one is the one that reverses what those two are doing.
And then that closes, and then hit 1, I believe.
No.
No, 1 does that, and then hit 3. And you can get out.
No, I don't want to get out. I'm not getting out. We have to try and figure out how to make this work because that's the only way we're going to get through.
We literally can cheat it.
We have no way of knowing where the thing is.
Pull the third lever.
Oh my
damn
goodness,
it.
and this one stands in the middle of the room, casts Mage Hand, and just lifts the leathers at nilly-nilly until we can get the ones we want open.
There you go.
There.
See, this one doesn't understand why you were fighting to get all 3 doors open. We could literally just stand in the middle and go, this one? No. This one? No.
That's
This one?
that's what I was doing. That is
So I carry
literally
great
what I
sword,
was
pray to God,
doing.
and don't deal with the puzzles.
I don't know. This one
It's
doesn't
too
understand
late,
why we have to deal with puzzles when we literally went through it.
Because we're trying to find the claw thing, and maybe if all of the doors are open, that unlocks something else, which allows us to find. Like, we're looking for a secret
I get
room.
what you mean with the. You wonder if this perhaps unlocks other doors further down.
Like, some sort of secret area, because.
Secret tunnel.
I think this one just had the puzzle there to stop normal people who can't cheat to get through.
Secret tunnel man.
Well, I don't know, because, like.
No,
it
that's very
could-
fair, and this one understands why your thought process, but this one also understands that we just cheated, so I accept the cheat.
Wait a minute.
Because there almost looks
There's
like a
something
big
right there.
door there.
That looks like something.
So, examining, you notice what may be something. Again, they make it so that every player can see, but your character may not spot it necessarily. I'll roll it under your searching for traps. You did pretty decent. That is 23. Yeah, you notice that there's some kind of a hidden passage here.
Actually, hey, Aurelian, you think you can go through a solid wall?
Look at this.
Well, she's the one who's looking for the thing.
No.
Yes?
Do you see this? I'm gonna take out my knife and just like run my knife up around the entrance so I can show them where sorry, where I think the entrance is.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you guys see this?
That is hilarious. That guy has been sitting in front of this, not able to figure this out. That is,
Yes, because we opened the door.
I don't know, try pushing
Pushing on it.
Pushing does nothing.
You know what this one thinks? Remember how many of the dungeons we've gone through have a back exit that loops back to the entryway every time?
You think that's what this is?
I think that's what this is, and I think the only way of opening this is from the other side.
Oh, so like going down through the claw entrance?
You'd go through the claw entrance, go through a series of random shit that's bound to try to kill you. You get to the end, you get the treasure, and then there's conveniently a door that goes right to the entrance again. You Nords are brilliant when it comes to design because you make an easy exit for everything. So that's what this one thinks it is.
How do you think the people who built the tomb get out of the tomb once they're done with the tomb?
I mean, that makes sense.
I'm not saying I'm a grave architect, but, you know, I've been in a few graves before.
Okay, so we still need the claw.
Or, can you get through there?
I can...
Sigmund
Ooh.
physically raises his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sigmund.
What if the claw isn't here?
That's what I'm assuming too. Why would you leave the key in the same place as the dungeon?
Because some people are idiots.
That's one
What
risk
if
to realize.
somebody found the last one was made out of freaking gold. I have to imagine these things are fairly precious. What if some asshole just came through here and stole the key and didn't realize the importance of it and just was like, ooh, shiny.
Do you think you can get through it?
I can try.
Also, what happens if she gets stuck halfway through?
I'm gonna just like...
There's a movie about that.
Ooh.
The fly.
Okay, so that is...
Hold
I
your breath.
have no idea why this... Oh, this isn't my character sheet, that's why. I still don't know why things are screwy with that, but that might be my carrying thing. Go down... No, what am I doing?
What's the number on the die?
7. And I
7.
have plus 7, so that's 14 plus 11 is 25.
Where do you get 14?
3 dragon souls dead, 3 greybeards help, and Osmond's soul.
That's the flat 7 she gets bonuses. Then she
Okay,
has this
yeah.
bonus to will, which is 7, and then 7 on the die. Right
Well,
one?
11. My will
Oh,
is
will is
11.
11.
So 25 then.
Yeah, 25.
Okay, you shout Fem, it works, you turn ethereal, and
And I'm just gonna try, and like, I'm testing it out, because that whole experience through the grate made me nervous, so I'm just sort of like, I'm counting methodically in my head how long I have, feeling the resistance of the stone, to see if it's like, can I get through this? Can I not? That's like, I'm just testing it out with my non-dominant hand.
Non-dominant. I like how you are so specific.
Specific.
Does this one make you worried about losing a hand?
so you push in with your one hand against the wall, and your hand pushes through the wall, past the wrist to about here, over the course of 4 seconds. It's got a lot of resistance.
I would have only gone as far as half, so 3 seconds.
Okay, so 3 seconds in, you're up to your wrist. You feel the resistance as though, like, you're trying to push a car, and it's just barely moving, but it takes all of your might to make steady millimeter by millimeter progress.
I retract. And go, like, as soon as I pop back into existence, like, my nail is still in the wall. I was like, oh, well, I was needing to cut those. Which is odd for a shapeshifter to say.
So you don't think you can push through?
No.
Well, this one can try something now.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Unseen Servant 10 feet that direction. It doesn't say anything about having to see the location, and I have a range of 60 feet, so I'll cast Unseen Servant 10 feet away, and as part of maintaining the spell, I will command him, find some sort of chain or a lever and pull it.
You're the worst.
All right. Thanks, Jeeves. Can you also make me a Can you make me a pot of tea real quick while we go dungeon delving? We'll come back out through this way, and you can have that ready one time we get back.
He just like hops on the alchemy station and drains all of these things and starts.
No. Here, and I pull out the bag with the rations. Make something decent. And there's a cooking fire literally right there.
All right.
I'm gonna eat my jerky if it's all the same to you. I don't trust the spooky man.
He throws another log on the fire and he sets to making some tea.
And we do have to come out this way because we've got no other way out.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying. We'll come back out this way for dinner.
Okay.
By the way, you should trust Jeeves. That wouldn't wrapped your father.
He did.
Sigmund just doesn't say anything and just walks.
He's got very soft hands.
Distance.
Feel them. All of a sudden, you just feel like like a toddler's fingers just kind of massaging your hand.
Moving on.
It's a bit like that part in Deadpool.
KFC spork.
So it's a rather cramped and shoddy tunnel, but you
Well-
push your way up
This is just where the workers needed to get out. Who cares if they die?
Uh-oh.
and you find another one.
God damn it, Jeeves! I'm sorry. Sorry, Jeeves. And I will use my last first level spell slot to cast him again, another 10 feet past the wall. Can you find another chain and pull it, please? Thank you very kindly, Jeeves. Thank you, Jeeves. Can you go back to doing the work now?
It's toddler feet. They're like loud and flappy, even though he's invisible.
I just picture him running like my son used to when he was 3, like the orangutan, just...
That's fair.
Pippa's got more of a Pirates League, like Jack Sparrow, like. Dun, 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 dun.
So it looks like we have another door. It's another nostril door. Can we open it?
Stick
from
our
this?
fingers up it.
It's a dragon.
It looks like
It
nostrils.
looks like a nose.
The door opens.
Yay!
Dum, dum, dum.
Oh, hey, look!
Oh, it's one of these things.
I have my sword up and I'm like,
My eye is flashing with the markings on my face.
Yes, yes it is. And you hear the faint sound of a men's choir singing.
I don't hear anything, do I?
No.
Not a peep.
You hear nothing.
But you see the change.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go,
Sigmund?
let's go.
This is what we've
We got a new
invented
word.
for.
You hear, he's got his sword up here and you just hear,
Tuk, 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 tuk. I'm not a professional, but having it in front of your face is not the best idea.
I'm ready for battle.
Okay. So
Maybe he's got x-ray vision.
Also, this stand's actually very cool.
I know, he's got like a forward guard.
All right.
Once again, even poorer with a long, like a big heavy greatsword like that, you want to actually rest it on your shoulder so you can go. You get more power.
I woke up and
Yeah.
I touch it.
Stepping forward, the word glows before you, before it echoes in your mind with the beat of 1,000 drums. You've learned the first word of a new shout. The word Kine reverberates through you. You have not yet unlocked its power, but it fills you
Oh, jeez.
with an overwhelming sensation of being at peace with the natural world. Now,
Nice.
as that is being absorbed, Lydia and Sigmund just like
Standing guard.
so.
So this is
What happened?
Amazing
Oh, that's how the
things.
Dragonborn learned the words.
What would?
So that first word is actually
And I'll
K-A
repeat, Kine.
Kind,
The
wife
dragon
of,
word.
wife of Shore.
Oh, no, not as in your tongue, as in dragon's tongue.
It's actually Khan, according to the conversion document.
Is that the pronunciation?
Kine's piece is the first word is K-A-A-N.
Oh yes, so that's the phonetic writing. It shows here as Kine, but in the dragon language, the vowels that you would use, it would be more like Khan.
Okay.
Khan! Alright, so there's a chest there. This one can suggest that we... Actually, my G's making tea. Should we just check out that chest real quick, then go back down? Because why backtrack through this entire dungeon not to die?
Check for traps.
Yes, I will do that. I will go ahead and check for traps.
Alright, I have Luzalia's roll noted.
This one suggests we just open that chest, get what we get, and then we leave. That way we don't have to find anything in here, and we get all the loot.
Yeah,
Oh, and
some-
there's gold and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, we'll
I will
take all of
collect
that.
after. More gold there.
Yeah,
A
and
dwarven mace.
there's the thing right there.
And nothing really to write home about in here. We've got some gold.
Stuff
About
of
this
zombies?
and a magical staff.
Please tell me that the
Hey,
staff
a
of
Welkin stone. Remember we had like hundreds of those in the last game?
Yeah.
Ah. What does the welcome stone do again?
It's shitty.
It's just a light source.
Restore magic. Nice.
It functions like one of the magic potions. I haven't done it yet because that's one of the new additions, but I'll make a note of it.
Oh, right, the legendary edition.
Mud.
Okay.
So what does the staff of zombies do?
We don't know that it's a staff.
It
of
stops a
zombies.
diner with zombies.
Awesome.
Oh, that would be.
We don't know that it's a
Well,
staff.
actually, I want
Right?
it.
I presume.
A spooky diner. I want a spooky diner.
And when we do find out it's a staff of zombies, I'm gonna break it over my knee.
But you don't know what it does. Don't break
Will I
anything
find
until
out that
you
it's a
know.
staff of zombies?
We're not gonna tell you, and we're gonna sell it.
Okay.
Foul necromancy.
I have what it does. If any of you want to take the time to get to know what it does, I can tell you.
Also,
It's
this
like,
one's,
I imagine you taking it for dinner and like, let's get to know each other.
and this one wants to know what happened when we set off that trap.
What trap?
If we set it off.
I saw it. I would.
Oh, it was covered with the shield.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I saw the tripwire and you're like, open. I'm like, oh goody. We didn't see.
yeah,
I saw the holes in the thing, which is why I'm like.
Did I see it?
you did not see it. So 27 to hit.
All of us or just one of us?
Well, who was at the chest?
I'm the
at
one
the
that was
chest.
there.
I was at the chest too.
I
I
think
would assume so.
you were there too because you're like, yeah, let's open the chest.
Yeah, honestly, I was gonna say I'm probably the one that wanted to open it, and that would hit me. Yes.
So that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Ow!
I'm not even at my normal health.
I'm not saying I told you so about robbing tombs.
Oh, shut up.
However,
Now this is why this one suggests we leave now that we've gotten our fill.
Have we got our fill?
This one does not want to fight through just to get to the end goal, which was what we just got. You leave the treasure at the end of the dungeon, not the beginning.
But is there like just in there? Is there some stuff?
sure, let's desecrate some more dead things.
See, this one wants to avoid all this. This one does not want to go through this trick.
We can just pee.
Oh look!
Another door that you can't get through, that we can't get through.
Yeah, no, this one's actually tapped out for those spells, and I am not
Okay.
casting Jeeves. He's in the middle of making me lunch.
No.
Well, we
But-
can't even because you don't have any more spell castings of it.
Oh, this one, you can use higher spell slots for your lower things, can you not?
Nope, not
For
unless
signature spells.
Ah, that's right, this one.
Or you may be able to casting it at first level, but if you wanted to cast it at second level, it would have
Oh
to
yeah,
be
it
a
makes no
signature
difference
spell.
for me though.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I think we need to do is start going through more of these
Yes.
because we need to learn more.
Oh, this one completely agrees with you, but this one does
Except
not want to.
you guys were haranguing me at the start.
I just wanted to back.
Because
For
you were
going
trying-
alone.
You were trying to go alone after we had already fought a dragon. All of us were tapped. Like you.
I wanted to have a bath.
You guys were tapped. I was not.
So I'll tell you
So
what.
you were gonna come through here all by yourself and fight everything all by yourself?
Did anything fight us?
Because
no.
I cheated us through because I had magic again. This one loves
But I
you.
wouldn't have been able to get through that damn door anyway. I could have explored a little, and been able to save
Tell
where
you
we
what.
needed to
Next
go.
time you would like to go alone, this one will not stop you, and this one will be very sad with your death. Seriously, this one actually really likes you. That's why this one is getting so angry for you going alone. This is not anger because I think you are dumb. This is anger because I do not want to lose you for your dumb ass.
My dumbassnicity.
Yes?
Okay.
This one is not done with your ass.
I walk across
This
the
is very
bridge.
titillating.
Well, this one's very open with the sexuality of everything.
I want to
noticed-
just check and see. It looks like there's another nostril door.
That's-
It's the nostril
It's a
by
dragon! Dragon!
Dragons have nostrils, so technically she's correct.
It's the nostril that was by the shouty wall.
Shouts in Italian.
Well, this one actually recommends now we leave this place and head out. Because where we were going next, we said we were going to go somewhere. Where were we going?
We were trying to get somewhere.
We were.
I don't know.
I think it would be a good idea to swing by White Castle Run
White Run?
Ford.
Why are we going to the... Why are we going to fast food?
I don't know. Whiterun.
Because weren't we gonna go to that Dwemer?
We do need to go fight vampires.
Oh, that's right. You wanted to go back to
Dawnstar.
Dawnstar.
But if we can sort of like swing by Whiterun, that would we could sell some dragon bone and scale, get me lighter, which is important, and then also honor the boots of our fallen.
Once we go through,
yes.
is
Ghost
Jeeves,
boy.
is Jeeves done?
Yes, at this point he will be done because you took about 10, 15 minutes going through to that chest.
Thank you, Jeeves. And I'm gonna sit down at the guy's table. I'm like, anyone else gonna have a drink?
Yeah, we
I
might as well
suppose.
have like a quick food. Hum nom nom.
He makes like a charcuterie board with just like sliced up cheese and meats because it was whatever was in the ration pack.
All right.
Takes one of that shield and just puts it upside down, like decorated.
You know, you have a lovely little brunch, I suppose, because we didn't really say anything about a breakfast this morning. And we'll take our break there while the party takes their break. We'll be back in 15 minutes at 7:21, and we'll see what's next in store.
Or in warehouse.
Good lord.
Welcome back to Daedra and Deathclaws.
Hiya!
If you're just joining us, we've explored the barrow.
Yeah, we have.
Enough!
From the backside.
Snuck in through the back door, took all the loot,
Literally, we
avoided all
did.
the monsters, and now we have exited the barrow. It's about 11 in the morning at this point. You've had a bit of a lazy explore through the place, hit a few traps, got a few new fresh bleeding holes in most of you, but not really all that worse for wear. So
I'm fine.
what's next?
Oh dear goodness.
We needed to. I wanted to go.
Horses.
Would you like to organize
No.
the thought?
I would like to go to Dawnstar to deal with what appeared to possibly be a vampire thing. I would also like to go to Whiterun on our way there if we can, possibly, so that I can get rid of all of this extra stuff that I can't carry.
Well, here's the problem. It's gonna be a couple days to get there now.
Not necessarily.
We don't have a cart.
We could hire a we could hire a carriage in Whiterun,
But we have to get
and
to
we could
Whiterun.
also perhaps commandeer some horses,
Well, this one can make a horse at least.
Yeah,
several horses.
we don't need a
Um,
horse.
Actually, you know what? 1 second.
Oh no, I don't.
Why don't we see if we can buy a cart?
Yeah.
This one, honestly, the cart was nice and all, but we had a lot of difficulties keeping the cart,
That, and if we're wanting to go cross country, a cart isn't the best.
We shall have our own horses.
I don't want a horse.
This one has a horse.
What if it's against a horse?
It's useless. Like, a dragon comes, it's dead. Bandits come, it's dead. We want to go in a direction, it gets left alone and wanders off. There's no point. There's no point to having an animal.
That's why you borrow horses.
And they're expensive.
If you buy them,
If you feed them.
they're cheap to feed, but difficult to buy.
Well, here's this one's suggestion. Like, this one can only make one horse,
Yes.
sadly. But the horse can carry up to 2 people. If we found a way of getting the other 3 a ride, we could rely just on magic for our transportation.
But we would have to figure out a way to do that.
Maybe what we do is we walk with the horse beside us. We get the shit off of you that you can't carry because it's
Oh,
weighing
that's
you
what I was going
down,
to suggest anyway. We make use
and
of the
put that on the horse, and we all walk.
Yeah.
Fantastic. We still need to get rid of. I have a crap ton of dragon bones, dragon scales, and these boots of dragon slaying, which need to go to Whiterun anyways because they were promised.
Yeah.
Yes,
No,
and I've
100%
got
agree.
stuff too that we need to sell.
I'm just thinking, like, Gislad's a pretty well-traveled person. Would he be able to figure out how far it would be walking to Whiterun from here? Because we have done the trek a couple times, but via horse and cart, though.
I mean, it's just about lunchtime. You'll get there by the end of the day. It'll be a bit tiring because it's a lot of up and down over that mountain pass.
We can make it if we go now to Whiterun.
And perhaps we can leave in the middle of the night.
Leave here?
Why?
No reason.
Okay, well, as we walk...
Okay, we're not stealing horses.
Why not? Why won't you let me steal some goddamn horses?
The last time that someone saw someone steal a horse, they got beheaded.
That is so
Yeah, they got
funny.
caught by the damned empire.
Yeah, this one's not helping you steal a horse. but
No.
This one,
Then that's when they help. I just ask you to keep your mouth shut.
I dropped
this
my
one physically
form.
can't.
I dropped my form, and then...
Oh.
I'm so sorry. It's easier to walk on my own two legs.
Well, it's not a loss. This one quite enjoys your main form, but like...
And I say, all I have to do is make a confession with your face and your voice. And guess what? I am very good at copying people.
Why are you so opposed to the taking of the horses from somebody like Balgruuf?
Why are you so focused on being a thief?
Lydia sort of like raises her hand here and says, "Is this the honor your father brought you up to have? Is this how you honor your ancestors?"
He doesn't say anything.
Shut up.
Do you want some aloe for that burn?
He bristles.
You just feel a tiny little toddler hand reach up and just go...
Don't.
And then you just feel like something leaning into your leg, like...
He'll learn. He will learn how to be with us.
Hey,
It'll
man.
take a little time.
This
He
one-
doesn't.
you
John
guys-
will get a new character.
Anyway, you guys have a very long walk, and you'll see the spectral hand come up and snap, and then my spectral horse will show up.
I'll just sort of like put my packs and like fashion them into a saddlebag.
And this,
Oh, thank God.
and this one's gonna hop on his horse.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to just like, on our way out, just briefly pop into the inn and say, we've dealt with your ghost problem.
The ghost is
Except
sitting
we
there having a
haven't.
drink.
We haven't dealt with the ghost problem.
We scared him out. He wasn't an actual ghost. We've dealt with it.
Well, I would think we should tell them that it wasn't a real ghost.
Tell
We
them
can
next
do
time
that.
they see a ghost, check to see if it's a real ghost with an arrow.
Yeah, shoot it with an arrow.
Okay, so I'll just go in and be like, hey, that ghost, not a real ghost. But either way, we dealt with it.
All right, well, hopping in.
Toasty warm.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrel on the east side of town. It's haunted.
About that, it's not a real ghost. A fake ghost. Either way, it's gone. We dealt with it. Have a great day.
If you have a ghost, you think you have a ghost, next time, bow and arrow to make sure.
Or rock. It's cheaper.
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean a fake ghost?
So when our sneaky person walked down into the barrow, the ghost was kind of like, "Nyeh, nyeh, 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 nyeh." When we, the louder members of the party, came down, it went all like, "Ooh, leave." And then we scared it away because it wasn't a real ghost. I also poked it with my finger, and it like, tonk tonk. It didn't go through like it would have if it was a ghost.
A ghost, but not a ghost.
Interesting. So, you say you scared him off?
Yep.
Well, tell you what, you come back in a week, and if we confirm that it's no longer haunted, I'll have something special ready for you.
All right. Awesome. Thank you.
Pitter-patter.
As we're walking out the door, I'm just gonna say, we didn't deal with the Draugr. Is that gonna be a problem?
I don't think there were any Draugr in there.
There were.
No, there were bodies, but if they're Draugr, they would have gone... "Meh."
But
I
maybe
just-
through the clawed door there is some before you get to the...
But the cloud door is closed.
Yeah, but the back passage isn't.
No, not
But there
open.
isn't. But in the area that we went, there were no living Draugr. Living.
Unliving Draugr.
Okay. So,
Fine, if I can't steal any horses, you can't fondle any burial urns.
I'm not stopping you from stealing a horse. You just can't fucking
Oh yeah,
come
this
with
one's
me
not
if
gonna
you're
go
stealing a
north.
horse.
He's gonna go south and around, go past Helgen. Why are we going up to the
Who's that guy?
Greybeards?
This is the mountain pass.
we're
Oh,
not.
That's
we're
1,000 steps up to the Greybeards.
Oh, you're right. It is south. My mistake.
You gotta go past the Heinstein.
Ah.
Oh no, a dragon!
Speed along so that I don't get lost on the way there.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna go up and around.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. So the reason why we need to go into those burrows and stuff that we've just been bypassing, nobody wants to go into, is so that we can learn.
No, this one agrees. While we're traveling though, this one actually wants to look to the skyline and see if I can just, like, I'm not having to watch where I'm walking because the horse taking it, and I just go look around, see if I can see anything on the mountainside, see if there's anything interesting.
Okay. We'll keep an eye out for that.
Because I think I saw something on the horizon to the left. No. Yeah,
Forward to the left?
Because now we got mountains in the way.
There's a weird.
Look, birdie rocks. Hey, wait a minute. That's an entrance, an entryway. Because it's the same on both sides.
Yeah,
It could be an entrance to the
roads.
mountain pass.
Yeah, because this is the mountain pass that goes around, is it not?
It is.
I'm just
And there's
gonna
some
like.
funky stones,
I
like
have.
stacked.
Ancient North way markers, I think.
Hey, who are these people?
They're
Nobody.
They're.
We've done this encounter so many times, we're ignoring it.
Yes.
Hey, we could steal that horse.
Oh. Somebody said no to stealing horses.
I was waiting to see if that would be your response.
I'm taking my little my very smooth river stone hot rock and just casting prestidigitation on it and rolling it around in my hands. To
Once we get to the
To
mountain
keep you
pass,
warm?
because it's quite cold, this
Warm
one will cast protection from elements.
Very good. Two of you were quite toasty.
I will cast Nord Blood to be Nordy.
I will just suck it up.
Sorry.
And not be Nordy.
That is totally my bad.
There's Helgen.
Oh.
Is there any reason to stop here?
No, we're
Nope.
just going through it.
Do you want to go through or do you want to go around?
We'll go around.
Yeah, there's a person on a spike. We'll just ignore that. Go around.
But
And then we'll follow this road.
would we really ignore that?
Is this place, this Helgen, is this where the dragon attacked you?
Mm-hmm.
And we got our original Fusro Da powers. Yes.
Fusro Da powers?
You
Shout.
said it. You know that's gonna hurt, right? Hey, we could grab an elk and ride it.
This isn't Breath
That
of the Wild.
Is that a thing we can do?
In Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Depends on how high you roll and what you
To
cast.
be honest, don't have that strong of a back.
I cast Threaten.
Yep, down.
Listen here, Mr. Elk. Psh, psh, psh.
Look at the stones.
Oh, hey, these are the stones that we came to that gave us powers at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Do
we
you
still have.
Yeah, I still have my
That
power.
gave you powers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you touch it.
Pick a
The one
stone.
that you wanna.
Pick one that matches your personality. There's the thief, the wizard, or the warrior.
They have icons on them.
Yeah. See, look, a thief.
A thief, a wizard, a warrior. Which one do you think represents you, Mr. I swing things very heavily and angrily?
I'm also a priest.
I
Well,
touched. I touched the wizard one, and now I spell better.
So do you need to? Do you spell?
I do spell.
Do you
Do you need
even
to spell better,
Do you even
or
spice?
or do you need to warrior stone and
Hit
warrior
better.
stone better?
I need to spell better. Because
Tell
I
you what.
have this.
Touch them all and see what happens.
I will touch the wizard.
Ah!
As you touch the wizard, you feel the presence of all the wealth of experience of the ancestors who came before you. They don't speak to you so much as they instill you with sort of their confidence in a way. And you gain a +2 status bonus to your spellcasting stat, which I believe is wisdom. Yeah. Good. That would have been off theme if it was intelligence, but I remembered right. So yeah, +2 status to wisdom. Does not stack with other status bonuses.
Now I wonder if I should touch that warrior one to be able to hit better.
Are you using your dexterity or are you using your strength?
Lydia says, oh, I've never seen one of these before.
Oh, Lydia! Why don't you try the warrior one? I think it would suit you best.
Yes, absolutely. And she just like very cautiously but reverently steps forward and places her hand just on the outside of the circle and sort of tenses up for a moment and then relaxes and steps back and sort of, yeah.
Lydia, you are absolutely glowing. Oh, she got muscles.
I like it.
Uh-huh.
You're having a bit of a day, aren't you?
This one is very confused.
Have you seen the pictures of Natalie Portman in the new Thor? John is intrigued. We'll show you later.
This one doesn't matter. Just muscles.
Yuck.
This one likes them thick.
Is Lazalia changing her mind?
I'm not sure.
I wisdom to not.
You wisdom to not?
That is my wisdomly advice. As a 19-year-old wisdomer. 18 and 3/4.
So
5/8.
I'm going.
7/5.
I'm going to ask
7/5 would
Lydia
not be-
what feels different.
I feel stronger.
She's swole. Like that after workout glow.
It's halfway that coupled with like when you step off the treadmill and it feels like everything is zoomy.
Oh, yeah.
It's that like
I don't like
awkward sensation of power almost.
See, I don't go to the gym. I just lift drywall.
But you know the feeling.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you stop playing Guitar Hero and everything is zoomy.
Oh, no, for me, like, my thought process when you go from 5/8 drywall to half-inch drywall, and just like, whoo!
Yeah.
Or when you start doing steel studs all the time, they go to wood, you're like, did I even turn the gun on?
I'll stick with what I.
Wise decision.
Good plan.
Continuing on the
I
road.
wisdomed.
Yes.
You think we'll actually make it to Whiterun with the weather like this?
The weather like what?
The snow.
I make ghost sounds.
The cold sand.
I make ghost sounds to make the woos go away.
Yeah, they're not much trouble to you.
Oh, wait, was that a Khajiit camp?
Was it?
No, I think this might be just like the guards.
Weird.
Yeah,
Avante!
little bit.
I was working on a scissor lift the other day, and I just kept thinking about you yelling, Avante! Every time I went up.
Got me over my fear of heights, I have to say.
No.
There's nothing quite like
There you go.
swaying 5 feet or so when you're 40 feet up.
Yep.
It wasn't that bad.
Says the guy that doesn't have a height issue.
He used to.
Oh, 100% did. Then I broke my foot, and I said, hey, fine after that.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? I can break a bone?
Yeah,
Oh, look,
exactly.
I did.
The fall is not the pretty scary part. It's the landing that's the scary part. As long as they don't land, I'm fine.
How not land?
You just pass out before you get there.
Yeah, well.
I choose death.
I broke my ankle
All right,
and my
so we're-
leg all at once.
What time of
It
day is it
wasn't
by the time
fun.
we get to the door?
Threatening. It is threatening o'clock.
Well, looks like it cleared up nicely, and then got worse again. This is
No, just darker. Not worse.
Yeah, there's a bit of smoke in the sky. You've got a nice misty red
It's a sunset.
sunset as you make your way into Whiterun.
lovely.
Didn't see if there was a Khajiit camp. I wasn't looking for it.
Nope.
No camp today.
So I think our first stop should be the Boots of Dragon Slaying.
Yeah, because we also need to get rid of with him
There's a dragon bone we have to give him too, isn't there?
dragon bone or scale.
Did he pay you in advance?
It was promised to him. He hasn't paid us yet.
For drinks. Your father traded drinks for boots.
Sounds like him.
Was it? I must not have been there.
Okay.
So it's the one up on the left, right?
Yep.
Do you see that? Curved swords.
Yeah, they're actually quite better for cutting.
Curved swords.
Yes. Oh, Sigmund, please don't tell me you're one of those.
Hello, my dear Thane friends. In the market for some hunting goods?
I'm gonna somberly just sort of like get my pack, or took it off of the horse on our way through, and then just get it off of my shoulder, reach up, and put the boots.
What happened to the fellow who wore these? Is he not with you?
He died.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Pardon him.
A glorious death.
This is the son of our former ally.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet you. I apologize, given the circumstances. These boots will be a marker, a relic, and your father's story will be shared with everyone who comes to my tavern. Of that I can assure you.
He died trying to save somebody else.
All the better for the story. And a bone or a scale have you brought as well?
Yes, we have recently come across, I think, was it an ice dragon? We recently came
Yeah.
across an ice dragon. That was cold.
Nasty bastard.
So we have, of your choosing, a scale or a bone.
I think I would prefer a scale, and I can make a bit of a display on the wall, an action shot, if you will, of the boot and the scale making contact.
All right. Lovely.
It is what you would wish.
I'm not sure how much the going rate for a bone is. I can't remember what we... Sorry, a scale. I can't remember what we decided that
I think it was 150.
I feel like it, but I don't know.
Yeah, 150 sounds right. I would have to check with another shop to be 100% sure, but I'll just mark it 1, and we'll add it to the sell list later.
Yep. Thank you very kindly.
Thank you most kindly, and blessings of the... And he 9 divines on you and your family.
And I tap the. You can see the outline of the amulet tiles in his coat. And it's
He appears uncomfortable, but he's trying to be respectful. Farewell.
If we get any more dragons, we will bring you your share.
Excellent. I look forward to it.
Do we want to do a quick run-up to... I mean, the dragon bones, I'm assuming the head magic dude would probably want them. Might be a good place to just offload it.
But don't we want to sell them?
Well, sell them to him.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just, I'm assuming that he would have the deepest coffers for that sort of a thing.
And who else would love?
And I know that I've got 2 dragon bones. I think Lydia has got 3. Scales or bones?
Yeah, somewhere in here. I don't look at my pack very often.
Yeah. This one actually also wants to go see the court wizard because I want to go through his spell selection and see if I can copy anything.
And who else would love a dragon bones with a witch?
We can take a look, but it's getting on in the evening. He might not be in his workshop anymore. In his
That's
study.
true.
Oh, we can drop you off at the
Church temple?
temple. Yeah, that. You
There's
can go in
also
and-
there's also the town crazy dude who is
Heimskall.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine.
Even for a priest, that's a lot.
fair enough. The people in this one are calm and chill.
Yes,
in
because they
case you
worship
need to get
Kinnereth.
your priest on.
Different god, but we all worship the Nine.
You know what? It is actually getting kind of late. You guys are probably just going to sell. I'll probably bug his books tomorrow. I'll get us some rooms for the night.
Okay, rooms and food, and in the morning, if things are not, we'll do the quick selling before we leave, and then just like.
And not to be awkward, I was gonna say we stay the night at the the Drunken Huntsman, but awkward to stay there now.
Do they have rooms?
Yes, they're one of 2 inns.
They have rooms? Well, if we go there, then we can regale them with stories of our 3 dragon feats. Which
True,
I'm sure.
but I'm sure this one would feel awkward staying in the place of his dead dad's boots. So this one's gonna get a room at the other inn for us.
Abandoned mare.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could sleep at the temple if you would prefer.
No,
What would you
join us.
prefer?
Oh, I would just go to the temple. I will go to the, not even the temple, I will just go to the Shrine of Talos.
And sleep in the open air?
No, just pray before
Yeah.
dinner. Do the praying stuff.
That's
Well,
fine.
you guys go and sell stuff and what have you.
Well, you're familiar enough with Whiterun that you can find your way to the Bannered Mare after your prayers are done. So you just you go there and you try your best to tune out Heimskir and his loud and aggressive ramblings.
He's gonna come out, like, start yelling at me. He goes, Heimskir, I know the word, okay? One to another, you don't. I got him. Thank you.
It is not enough to know the word. You must feel the spittle of the word on your skin.
I know.
Pat, pat, wipe, wipe.
And like, Siggy's, I don't know if the scale of the, because I muddled with the scale sizings of the actual avatar in when I took the character picture.
Mm-hmm.
He's like really tall, like bigger than me.
You're 6'7".
He's slightly bigger.
John wanted to live exotically. 1 inch.
You didn't want to be able to fit into clothes better?
No.
No? Okay.
All of his armor is like girls' armor in video games. He's got a huge exposed midriff, just like belly button and a little hair trail going up his stomach.
It's a treasure trail.
See, that's the thing about the Middle Ages. That it's like the one nice thing about being big is everything's handmade. So it's like everything will fit.
Except for all of the armor you pillage.
Peasants.
He just has to stitch the sets
No,
together.
that's why you would just wear chainmail. You just keep adding links to the bottom and make it longer.
Well, I grew another inch. I got to make another inch, a couple rows.
Just so.
So, you return to the Bannered Mare, a frequent place of respite for all of you.
I can't remember her name.
Good morrow.
Welcome back to the Bannered Mare.
I thought you were going to sell stuff.
It's the selling of stuff. It doesn't happen on camera.
Okay, but this one gets a room. For this evening, you wouldn't have to have 4 rooms, would you?
We do, yes. 10 gold each. The usual
Yeah.
rate.
And this will drop the 10 gold. And how much for food for the evening as well?
Another 10 each.
Okay, I'll drop down 100 gold so everyone can have their own room tonight and food.
Lydia can stay with me.
I will take a hot bath.
The 100 would cover a 5th room if
Yeah.
there is one.
Everyone gets everything.
I will pay extra for a hot bath. Because I only had a cold one the other night.
I believe a couple of us could use some bathing. This one's fine. I know the other friends are fine with magic, but one in particular likes it old-fashioned. Any chance we can get him a
Old
bath?
fashioned.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you pay by how many times we've got to fill the tub, so if you just want one bath and each of you can take your turn in it, you can save some coin.
How much is for the bath?
Another 10 gold.
Alright, this one will drop the 10 gold. I spent 110 bucks. We all have a room for the night.
Hey, look at that.
Lydia thanks you. You are too kind. Really.
No, this one is being very rude. I didn't invite you to my own room. And I just make a big smile and start walking up the stairs.
She just...
Is that rude? I don't know if that's rude.
Insisting to come up to the room would be rude. Offering a good time, if one should wish to partake, is not rude. So long as you're not being an asshole about it, which unfortunately isn't often the way things go.
We don't have much time for that in the army.
We are literally here all night, and this one has the offer to open to anyone! As I yell to the entire fucking pub.
I'm in room blah blah blah.
Come if you're looking for a good time.
My number's on the bathroom wall.
All right, so the night passes
Poor
relatively
Daniel.
uneventfully.
I will have been having a bath of my own too, so I will knock out 10 gold.
Yes, everybody gets a nice bath. Dinner this evening is sort of like a chicken pot pie, and there's apple cobbler to be had
Ooh.
for dessert afterwards. Very contenting food after that snowy mountain pass.
Good.
Mhm.
Good.
Warm the belly.
You all get your baths. I presume you let Sigmund go first because
I'm having my own bath.
that will be an additional 10 gold. then.
Yes, I
And this
already
one's just gonna
knocked it off.
prestidigitate.
Yeah, I also just sort of do like a meditation sort of ritual where I try to focus in on my magic and using my magic to clean myself.
No, I gotta do that like where you blow your nose in the bathtub thing.
Lydia's no prude. When you're done, she just hops into the lukewarm water and enjoys her bath.
Hell yeah.
Scrubs up.
She can come in my bath.
She's got the little snot rockets.
Okay, you need to stop because Mum actually has like a very bad gag reflex and it's visibly making her have problems.
Poor thing.
Lydia. Yeah.
She's fine.
You're lucky I love you, Sandra. Otherwise, I'd start doing vomiting noises because I am an asshole like that.
Okay, you mentioned that and she gagged. Stop. She's crying. Do you need a drink?
I need a minute.
So, in other news, it's the morning. Very simple eggs, bacon, and bread. You all feel well rested, good beds, good sleep.
Let's go kill some vampires.
Awesome, let's do it.
Make some sherry for that.
So I will take care of the selling stuff separately with you guys, just so as not to drag down our time here.
Absolutely. Oh, but he wanted to look up a spell.
Oh yeah, this one
Yes.
wants to go and ask. There's 2 spells I'm looking at at 3rd level, because I can copy down spells into my book as if I was a wizard.
Mhm.
However, I can only cast occult spells, so there's very little overlap between arcane and occult. So specifically, the 2 I'm looking at are either haste or invisibility sphere.
All right, and you're familiar with their terms in Skyrim?
I don't think there is Skyrim turns from. That's the thing. I don't. Yeah, that's right. That's why I haven't been adding spells, because I never can find them, because none of them line up on my occult spell list. Never mind.
Okay, so those ones will be ones that you sort of design on your own. They're not part of the standard teachings of magic.
Ouch, you just walked through the fire.
That's right. That's why I was. Like, I mean,
There
like
is
me.
an invisibility.
Yeah, no, it won't be the one. Yeah, because that's pure
Or-
arcane for invisibility. That's the downside.
I
I
totally
can't
want
actually
to
copy
roast a
spells from the world
marshmallow in those
because there
little
are
fires.
none.
It's called a
Well,
brazier.
it speaks to the way that you learned. Like, you've cobbled things
Oh, that's
together.
like for my own spell list, but like specifically for the class feature I took for my subclass of Bard is they get a little extra book they can add, like 3 or 4 spells to.
Mhm.
But I can only copy things into it. I
Isn't that
can't
liquid
add
that
my
needs a
spells to it.
marshmallow being roasted on it?
Remind me to actually sit down with you, and we'll see if we can find something better for you there.
Oh, I would mean retraining the class. That's the downside.
No, I mean, like, spells that we can just say are occult. Because when I designed this system, I wasn't specifically doing it to exclude you from
Oh, I know
what
that.
to do with your class.
Oh, 100%. Because we didn't know what class I was going to do. But yeah, no, I took polymath as my muse, which means eventually I could get a book where I can add spells from the world I find into it
Mhm.
that are occult spells, but...
Adaptation, I think, is what he's talking about.
It's okay. We figure.
All right,
Yeah, because so far I
Do the
have
things.
you are
Because
well
I got it
rested.
when I got the class.
You are well rested. You step out onto the open road, ready to continue your journey onto Dawnstar.
Dawnstar?
There's a horse and carriage right there.
Actually, yeah.
Are you
Good
gonna
sir.
pay?
I'll pay.
How much for a trip to Dawnstar?
For the 5 of us.
Dawnstar? Well, that's usually 50 gold, but you know what? Group deal, 5 of you together. I'll take you there for 150.
It's not a bad price.
I don't have 150.
How much do you have?
I'll pay for some of it.
How much do you have?
103.
Tell you what, I will drop the 150.
All right,
How do you all have so much money?
climb in back and we'll be off.
Well, geez, we're paying for it with earnings.
Earnings.
Actually,
I
specifically,
disapprove of that discussion.
this one has been holding on to. Oh, actually, as a side note, can I say I did a little bit of like shopping for materials while we were in town?
Certainly.
Just basic stuff for crafting, because I've made you thing, I made your dad a thing. Sadly,
Don't forget your bracer gives you +1 to hit something once a day.
you have to actually talk to him first and dedicate the thing, and then you.
No, I
follow.
did.
Nope.
Fast travel.
Hop on, hop off.
Dawnstar,
So, about 4 hours later, your wagon arrives in Dawnstar.
which I will be casting protection from elements at one point during the trip.
I will also be casting. I will be removing the damage because
Thank you.
would have done that.
What did you?
I will be casting Mage Armor and Pet Cash right when we start, but Mage Armor when we get closer.
Closer.
Now, if I remember correctly, they were talking about them being at the lighthouse thing.
I don't know. There was a gentleman who was like, "Meet me here."
Yeah, the lighthouse.
Was it at the lighthouse or was it at meet me at the X on the map?
Yes, which I would believe.
No, because Dawnstar is here, which is where we are. Lighthouse would be up here
So
somewhere. He
it's
told us to
always
meet
like
us
this in
here.
case you didn't know.
Okay.
No, but they can make up the mines.
They're always
We were
arguing
given
about.
an X on the map by the dude. We're in Dawnstar. The lighthouse looks like it's up
Well,
over here.
let's
so
quickly
we're-
just check the inn, see if he might be still sitting there. If he is, we can ask him. If not, let's go.
Sigmund has actually pulled out a heavy woolen cloak with the fur, very Game of Thrones
with the
northern
fur.
with the
See, I would picture you in a great kilt.
no.
Really?
Fuzz.
A kilt?
No,
Fuzz
the
of
kilt, the actual Scottish great kilt.
No.
Oh, freaking, it's beautiful, man.
I've seen.
They're freaking amazing. I want one. They're so versatile. I saw a guy actually warm
It
it
might
up
be
by
too
throwing
short
it over
for
and
a
had
man
little
so
candle
tall.
going.
It might be too short for a man so tall.
Oh no, you get
got
them.
it.
They're 8 feet by 8 feet piece of
They're
canvas that
huge.
you wrap up a specific way so that it's a kilt, but then over the shoulder if you want for hold the things, or you can throw it over your head. It's fucking cool. Sorry.
In the middle is like a brooch holding the two strappy things together.
And you literally can have a sling with it.
That's it's like a mountain lion gnawing on the neck of an elk or other hoarded deer like ungulate. Fun
Okay.
fact, you've just learned what the Wintergale coat of arms looks like.
Lovely
I was laughing at the ungulate, but
That
Okay.
is the technical term.
for a horn.
All right, Poker has it heading
Yeah.
at the inn. See if he's there.
Pocahontas.
If not, grab a drink for the road.
Yes.
A steaming hot thing of cider.
If they have that, that would be lovely.
Oh God, I want your cider that you used to make.
I have 2 things of cider chilling in the fridge. I can make it for next time.
Yas, queen.
But now
I mean,
just want
Yas,
cider.
queen. Yas, my Jarl-S.
Oh look, there he is.
Jarl-S.
You want to speak to this fellow?
Yes, that was the gentleman.
Yes.
We were gonna talk about a thing, but we also
about
wanted
a thing.
about the depressed state of affairs in this lovely town. But you didn't want to do it in front of everybody. Where do we want to go off and do that now?
Yes, Nightcaller Temple. You didn't show up the last time, but I can meet you there tonight.
Sorry, we were fighting dragons and dying, and it's been a lot.
Yeah, sure, okay.
So where's the temple? Is that lighthouse up the hill?
Or is that the place that you put the X on the map, which is, and I bring out the map and go like right here.
We can just go together.
Go. Let's go. He's clapping with his fingers. The rest of his hands aren't even.
Yeah, his fingertips.
No, he's holding her face. He's like, yes, you will be.
He's like old Italian uncle, like, oh, look at you.
Look at ya.
Where did he go? Okay.
Jericho's calling me a harlot.
You are a harlot.
Why?
No, the harlot would imply you take money for it.
Yep. You're just
A hussy.
You're a
easy.
hussy. You are a hussy.
We are not actually
Slut.
derogatorying people who have sex. It is perfectly fine. We have no problem with this. Y'all do you. Just be safe.
I'm not an expensive whore. I'm an affordable slut.
Cheap like dirt.
Rude. I am not cheap like dirt. Unless it's like like
Like a good clay.
Like a good. Ooh, no, I was gonna should go for like the dirt you use for like gardening, like that good.
Good
Y'all
vegetable
need
dirt.
towels.
Gotta love like.
He's been talking this entire time while we're talking about me being a good slut.
Yeah, Lydia's the only one who's hearing anything he has to say. She's following at the front of the pack, like, yeah, okay,
Who's he a priest of again?
He hasn't said.
Probably not one of the cool gods anyway.
He
You
doesn't
say yours
hang
is
with
not
the cool kids.
I like the shape of his scarf, though.
It is called a mantle.
The sort of like it goes out and kind of goes down.
I have one. It's blue.
Cool.
Like John talking or?
No.
Oh
that's
no,
Siggy.
Siggy.
That's Siggy.
Siggy?
Sigmund. Siggy.
Oh, Siggy Wild.
Oh,
Siggy.
Siggy Dog Stardust.
Oh. I was gonna say something with Azura, but
Yeah.
right on.
Yeah. That was weird aside. Anyway, oh look, we're going to the lighthouse.
He literally put an X on. I remember him putting an X on our map.
It's like a
So
married
it's
couple.
his damn fault.
They argue with my mother and father.
Us?
Yes, the two of you.
Are we arguing?
No.
Yes.
I love how you just look at me with such love in your eye. No. Yes.
Oh, were we supposed to pay attention?
Sorry.
Sorry, we're following you.
Just checking to make sure you're still following.
You don't hear us behind. I promise you, we're still here. If
I'm
it goes
surprised
quiet,
you
then you
can't
need
hear
to be
them over
worried.
the sound of the wind.
Oh, good lord.
This one also wants to explore the top of that mountain later.
Hey there, I don't remember you. I don't remember his name. Did Sigmund meet him or did Osmond?
No,
meet him?
Osmond met him.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
It's Arander. What's your name, son?
I am Sigmund, son of Osmond.
Sigmund, son of Osmond. Can I call you Sigmund for short?
Most certainly. I
What about
totally just
Siggy?
forgot his name. Aranda, where did you get that mace? It's a nice looking mace.
What mace?
That's the end of his cloak.
Oh, I totally thought that was his call.
Dwarven steel, it's a rarity.
Yes, well, when you've been around and studied as much as I have, you're bound to come across some artifacts.
We found a dwarven dagger just
Oh, look.
that last
We
dungeon.
did.
Oh,
though.
look, it's a little popper, I think.
No, I think it's. Is it a puppy? Is from where we are? Does that look like? I just ghost sound dragon noise over there to scare it away.
Yeah, it definitely gets spooked, but it very much like circles you. It's a snowy saber cat.
Oh,
Or two. Or three.
3, actually, yeah. It gets spooked, but then it sort of regroups with its two buddies, and they're just like circling the 6 of you and roaring.
I forgot. Shoot, never mind, I guess. I forgot. Never mind. I was going to spend my Dragon Soul last night. Oops. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to. Yep. Totally forgot.
I will allow it.
Cool.
yeah. I was thinking that might be a beneficial one to do
That's
as well.
what I wanted.
Siggy's got this sold out, he's ready to go.
So, just to backtrack a little bit, you focused in on the meaning of Khan in Khan's piece, and every time it was actually a relatively easy meditation, because as you focused more on it, greater and stronger waves of peace washed over you. It was almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like you go to school every day and it's miserable, but you go out for a class one time that's something you're super interested in, and it's just bam, super easy to learn. So with that, you learn the true meaning of Khan, and that is to calm animals around you.
You had one extra on me.
No, it's 7 dragon souls total.
Oh, I thought you had one extra on me.
No, because we got 3 from the Greybeards, 3 from our killed dragons, plus Osmond. We each got a part of Osmond.
Okay. 7.
We haven't had to worry about it yet, but the each of the shouts do have a cooldown in the number of rounds before you can use it again. Just something to note. So, you know Khan, and given your knowledge of it, you know that this is a decent situation to use it.
I wait until they get relatively close, because it only has a radius of 10 feet.
20. Nope, 10
10
feet.
feet.
10-foot radius, that's a 20-foot burst.
Yeah.
But they're circling around you about 60 feet away.
So they're too far away for it to hit.
For the
So
moment, it would seem
I'll keep
that
it
way.
in my mind, and if they do start like circling and getting closer and closer, I will let it out.
Okay. There usually aren't saber cats here. I am not much of a hunter.
Hey, calm.
We're okay.
It's fine, as long as we walk quietly. And if they start getting closer, this one will deal with it.
All right.
And please do not say it's because I'm a cat person.
I'll take out my bow and knock an arrow. Just face it at the ground, just in case.
Ah, yes, the good old, I don't want to harm you.
He's got his out.
There's a difference between
Having it ready and...
I'm not
what she said.
threatening with it. I just
I'm
have
sorry
it.
a little bit.
Of course you are. You're an idiot.
Jesus Christ, guys.
So, grouped up, the 6
We
of
need a
you...
human resources department.
Not
They-
yet. We're not big enough.
The 6 of you grouped up, they continue to circle, and they sort of eye you and, you know, sort of give that sort of low gurgling roar that big cats are known for. But by the time that you reach this point, you're only 30 feet from the door, so you just sort of continue on cautiously, and they just sort of observe you from a bit of a distance.
Alright, and then I'll just venture everyone. I'll count everyone, and I'll be the last one to take a step in then.
Yeah. Assuming none of you don't all turn your backs to them at the same time.
No.
Yeah.
Kind of just sort of like,
If I know anything about animals, it's one of those. They're doing that. Can we take them? Can we take? Maybe we.
providing eyes on them. It's just like the reason why cats, like tigers, have the eye spots on their ears, because it deters predators, because they think that they're being watched and seen. So like, okay, no, not yet. Wait for them to turn.
So, 6 of you keep eyes on them, they keep circling, and you make your way into the Nightcaller Temple.
Hello.
It says Lydia cannot accompany us in here. I don't quite understand why. But I did not prepare this quest, so... before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares just like the people of Dawnstar.
Did they come out alive, or was it a total massacre?
No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they call the miasma, putting everyone to sleep.
That sounds very helpful, very happy. Any thoughts on what that is?
It's sort of a curse of sleeping that maybe a component of the nightmare curse that seems to be afflicting the whole town here. I'm worried if we open the door, it may release that miasma to greater strength and to greater reach, perhaps.
So we need a stimulant to make sure we don't fall asleep.
Coffee.
This is going to sound offensive.
But it may also let out the miasma, and whatever's inside may wake up. The orcs, the priests.
You
So
need
why
a
didn't
leather
you-
gripping on his sword.
Tell us this at the bottom of the frickin' hill when we weren't near 3 cyber cats.
Well, I wasn't
Saber cats.
I wasn't expecting the saber cats, and I hoped you'd be a little bit more committed by the time you got to the top of the mountain. This is a problem that desperately needs solving.
Oh no, this one agrees. And the entire time I'm just staring at the cats like, don't you dare.
But you don't know anything, and you're afraid that we're gonna do something by opening the door. So what the hell are we
Only
gonna
one way to
Well-
find out.
I hate to agree with him, but he does have a point.
Why do you hate me?
I hate to agree with you, I don't hate you.
He hates to agree with anyone.
I don't hate to agree with you when you look like me a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, and other times.
All right.
So
Why
I
does no one
know.
love me?
I love you.
That's...
I gave you a hunky Argonian man.
And you didn't let me touch.
I gave you a hug!
I like you the way you are, mostly.
This one agrees, but like,
You scare me a little bit. but
okay, there's one thing to give me. I
Just
Maybe,
can't.
like
maybe I like that
flash.
too.
I just flash my
I don't know, I don't know this whole
my eye.
lady thing very much, or ever.
You
Does-
gave me a hunky Argonian. That one. But like, honey,
I gave you a hug.
I need to give you so much more to pay back. This cannot continue to be one-sided.
That's fine.
This one will find you something.
That's
So
some nice chocolate.
does Lydia have to stay outside?
So just to balance with what the game is wanting to say, Lydia says, I don't expect that those cats can open doors. But nonetheless, if it's all right with you, I'm going to guard the door, make sure it stays shut, it doesn't blow open and let them in or
Okay.
anything like that.
Yell if you need help.
Absolutely.
How about
And
you
throw
come?
this, go ahead.
How about you come, both of you come and step on the inside?
Oh
And-
yes, inside.
Okay,
I'm guarding
great.
from the inside.
Okay,
of the
great,
door.
because I was thinking you meant the outside with the cats.
And throw Iranda in front of you if you need to. He
There's-
looks-
Call
the-
us
the-
if you need
the,
help.
The
Do
colors
not-
will be distracting.
Do not
This club.
sacrifice.
Brace the door.
There is to the left. There is part of a door. We'll help you yank it out and like brace it.
Yes, but I will keep guard here regardless, just in case.
Yep.
And
Sure.
if this miasma is as powerful as he says it is, it may be better that I don't go in there in case it takes you all down. I may be able to rescue you? I don't know.
Appreciate
This-
it, Lydia.
This magic stuff is a bit beyond me.
Nonsense for
Me too.
witches, as my father would say.
Indeed.
And you.
But then he'd
What
turn
do you
around
think I
and
learned?
use all of it himself. Readily. Like, I'm wounded! You've taken 2 hits. I'm wounded!
Okay.
Who, me or him?
Both.
One in the
Well.
same.
All right. So, let us progress.
Let us pray.
No.
He steps forward
Let's
and
move
leads
on.
you into,
It's a church.
yeah, a church, which sort of fits with the story that he was telling before.
There's an altar.
There's a book on the altar. Is there anything in it that would mean anything to
The
us?
the Talos mistake.
We'll take a look. He just says, give me a moment and I'll have this open. Find a copy of the Talos Mistake, Lost Legends, and Walking the World, Volume 9.
Is there any, like, specifically, like, Vermina-esque holy texts?
There was an
Nothing.
altar.
Here you have a Shrine of Mara and the Trials of Saint Alessia.
Take the Trials of Celestia, it's good read.
Mark it down on your character sheet.
But
Oh, look. You've got a
otherwise-
book.
nothing of note here.
It's purple
Bible.
now.
Yeah, you went through it.
Don't worry, it's just an illusion. You can walk right through it. Doesn't hurt.
The last time I tried to walk through a stone, I almost got my face caved in, or arm lost, and I just sort of like, oh yeah, no, okay, and walk through.
I'm gonna do not the sneak, but the checking for traps.
Very good.
Especially with that.
This one will look around as well.
Okay. So you step in, and the whole place is suffused with this blue purplish mist about chest height, just sort of sitting tepidly in
Is
the
this
temple.
the miasma?
Yes, this would be the miasma. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
I'm gonna take one of my linen bundles, and I'm just gonna like mummy my mouth and nose.
Yeah. Me as well. Yeah.
While you do that, I just have mage hand just rotating like this near my mouth to push it away.
Really, really fast.
Yeah. Like one of those silly little fans you get.
Oh, those are useless. They never last. Okay.
I have to recast a spell every 2 minutes.
He leads you
I
around
don't-
the corner. You hear some sort of machinery moving. There's rain or snow falling through the center. He says, "Behold, the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it."
I will mage hand and try to pick it up.
It's huge.
Yeah, it is resistant to your mage hand. There's a
Like-
door to the right here.
Wait. I want to... Give me a moment. Someone's looking at this. I want us to look at that barrier. I just look at him. So, we just got to destroy that thing, right?
That's my best guess at how to solve this crisis.
Give me a moment. I want to try some stuff from up here. Why fight all the way down there when we can try to hit it from up here?
Okay.
I'll cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
3 boops of force. So that'd be 3d4 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and roll your damage?
Actually, I believe... Yeah. 2. 4. So...
8 plus 3 is 11.
11. 11 points of force damage.
As you launch your magic missile down there, it hits the barrier and sort of goes thum, 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 and just it sends ripples of colored magic across it, but it doesn't seem to pierce the barrier.
The only other option this one I think is getting Jeeves down there to pull it out.
But if there's a magic barrier, maybe there's something that we have to do in order to dispel the barrier.
Nope, this
before
one
we can
agrees.
hit it.
But you agree that this one had to try from up here.
Oh yes.
I don't want to go down there.
No,
Well,
that
I
is
don't
fair.
think we're gonna
Or-
have much of a choice.
Especially considering the miasma sinks.
Yeah. No, hear me out. I don't think we should fight our way down these stairways. There's got to be a way for us to just get down. Like, if we look around, is there like an opening in the bars or anything nearby?
I mean, they're pretty big bars. Most of you could just squeeze through them if you took your armor off and jump down if you really wanted to.
Well,
No,
this one
thank
doesn't
you.
this one doesn't wear any armor.
Yeah, and your
Missing an arm.
will help a little bit.
So this one has a suggestion. We lower a rope. This one shimmies down, grabs the thing. You guys pull this one back up.
But the problem still remains that barrier is there and we have no idea how it's going to react. And ghosts are a problem, and if all of us are up here unable to get through the bars, you're stuck down there dying by yourself.
That is a horrible idea, yes. But this one would rather do that than us risk dying trying to fight our way down there.
Methinks we may still have to get our hands bloody.
You just want to kill something.
Well,
And Lauren says this to John and to
it
Sigmund.
has been a while.
Alright, fine. We'll do it the hard way. Let's go.
There is a time and place for smarts. I don't think we can outthink this particular situation.
There's
We can
always
know
a chance this one can outthink it. I have taken pride in fucking with GMs and DMs when it comes to spells.
I understand that.
Today, we choose violence.
Alright. Down we go.
Very well.
Great sword in hand.
Okay,
Sigmund's
fine.
gonna lead the
One last thing I want to try when we go back up there. I want to telekinetic a projectile, just throw a rock at it. See if the rock goes through the barrier.
Okay. Your rock sails down and it bounces off with almost twice the speed with which it hit the barrier.
Noted!
Brander leads the way.
Oh, no, they're sleeping. Oh, they're not sleeping.
It's just as I suspected. The miasma is lessening. They're waking up. Prepare yourselves.
Why are we fighting them?
Because they're fighting us.
Okay, yeah, sure, I will go with that one. He's got mutton chops too.
Y'all ready for this?
Come on and slam. And welcome to Japan.
Get my dice ready. Oh, yeah.
Did you want us to roll for initiative?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
Hold on.
I almost rolled as low as I can.
Almost. You did.
Right, what you got?
13.
17.
What you got?
27!
An even 30.
Just a heads up, if any of the bad guys roll the same as me,
Sure.
I go first.
Yep, all good on that account. So we will begin the combat to Reno.
Whoa, did you just
No,
bonk us?
he didn't. He dropped his die or something.
No, I thought I saw
I
this
tapped
movie.
my laptop against the thing.
How did they look? Did they look alright?
Yes, I think so.
That's gonna be a very
Um,
close map. It's just peeking.
Yeah, we're just not going to do that.
Do you need like an over the shoulder kind of dealio?
Yeah, what we will do is
Delio?
actually have to scroll out before I do this.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, man. I like to be
Under the sea, in an octopus's garden, in the shade.
He let us in.
What?
Nowhere we've been, in an octopus's
It's
garden.
Raffi.
It's not Raffi.
Y'all
No.
are weird.
It's the Beatles. I am
Raffi does a version of that.
fair enough. We're not singing Raffi, we're singing the Beatles.
I don't even know
Like
Raffi.
Alright, Sigmund has the first turn.
Yes!
How does
Such
he
a
react
nerd
to
too old
orc
for
warriors
Raffi.
standing up and drawing their
With
weapons?
violence!
And prejudice!
Just
like
violence!
prejudice.
With
Right?
extreme pressure.
Extreme pride.
Okay. And I'm going to cast. I'm going to raise my sword. And I'm going to shout, with me! And inspire defense. Pocket shall +1 AC.
Oh,
Is
that,
that status or item or circumstance?
considering encourage is status. Sorry, inspire courage is
Status.
status. It's probably
Status.
also status.
Very good.
And how do we do that?
You remember!
We put one in temporary. And how long does that last?
1 round.
Alright.
It's just like Lauren's Inspire Courage, just with AC instead of smashy smashy.
Alright.
So what's next for Sigmund?
Sigmund's gonna cleave him in two.
1 or 2?
Number 1, with that shield.
Yeah, you can walk on up there and give it a swing.
29. Excellent opening swing. Let's see the damage.
Hey, we want a
8.
picture, not a belly itcher. We want a batter, not a back scratcher.
14.
He says with his hands on his hips.
14 points of damage.
Alright, with 14. So you swing your greatsword laterally, and it cleaves off the top part of his shield and just digs into his shoulder, and he sort of stumbles back. Like, he's awake and he's angry, but he's still a bit groggy.
Hell yeah.
Oh good, get
So
them
that-
while they're groggy.
That is all 3 actions for you. Lazalia is next.
I Where are I? Where am I? Where are we
Friend?
standing?
Can you?
Oh, sorry. This is our position. So I guess this is
Roughly.
me.
I mean, Sigmund is there now.
So yeah, I'm here.
The rest just bunched there so we can see them. It's too dark on the actual person.
So I am going to,
like stones floating around him.
because I've got my bow out already. I've been walking with it out.
Yep.
I don't have to do quick draw, so I'm gonna go after
My
this
arm
one
is.
because Siggy's too close to that this guy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna stay put and shoot him with my arrow.
Hit him with the pew pew.
Mm-hmm.
You've been moved.
That's in that one.
Just so it's like not.
It's probably not going to do it.
From point blank range.
How come I moved?
That would be.
I'm yellow.
Yeah, why did yellow move?
Oh, I figured it was weird, kind of a pattern. I'm just like trying to
No,
think of
up here's
No.
good.
Up there is good. Okay.
So that would be 23.
23 will hit.
All right. So that would be
That's very bright.
2 of these. That's 11 points of damage.
All right.
Were you using your orcish arrows?
I was using my dwarven arrows because they're better.
So that one he just sort of like takes right in the chest, and he just sort of like puffs out his chest and prepares himself more for battle. Like he took it and he's like,
Now I mean business.
do you have a third action?
I'm gonna try to hit again.
Rock on.
Um, 19.
19 will not hit. That's just going to sail right over his shoulder and sort of hit that barrier and bounce off.
As long as it doesn't hit him.
No. Bad guy number 1 is going to take his turn. He's going to rotate on the spot to face Sigmund better. He's going to growl something along the lines of, "You demon worshippers are going to pay for this."
Oh no, stop. Whatever will we do?
We're not demon
I
worshippers.
was gonna say, he's
We're
turned
trying
to Tiggy. He's calling him a demon worshiper.
Talos, damn it.
Yeah, and then he is going to... Actually, he's going to move around to flank Osmond with number 2. Just direct
So, like,
opposite
here.
number 2. You can put them closer, that looks a bit far. And then he is going to stab you in the back, attempting a sneak attack. It's pretty unlikely, given that he just rolled a 17.
Yeah, no.
But he'll go ahead and try again for 16.
It's not gonna do. I'm gonna kind of take my great sword and use it as a bit of a getting in betweening him.
A getty in betweeny.
Skyforge steel, I can do that.
Number 2, however, has taken an arrow to the chest, and he is less interested in you. He's got his great sword. He has drawn it as part of the preamble to the combat. And he's stepping forward right through everyone, and he's going to heave it straight down on Lazalia's head.
Oh.
Go up to the red.
That is a 35 to hit on a nat 20.
Oh, that's a critical hit.
No, I'm 26 right now.
Yes,
But, it's,
But natural
but the
20 is
natural
always
20
a hit
always
Oh.
ups
not
it.
always, but
Well, yes.
almost always. If you nat 20 and you would have missed, it turns it into a normal hit.
Right. It ups your success rate by 1.
Alright, so that is going to be 32 points of slashing damage.
All right.
How-
Thank you very much.
How ouchy are you?
Not good.
Your helmet has done its job and prevented you from having 2 skulls.
Awesome.
But, like, You've got 2 helmets nearly at this point, and a serious gash in the top of your head, and a ringing sound and ringing sight that is going to take some time to shake.
I know the feeling.
He's then going to proceed to his second attack and make a lateral slash at you.
Yeah, that was
28 to hit. For 15 points of slashing damage as he rakes across your chest.
Are you alive? Or how alive?
Just gonna stand there and watch me burn.
And then he'll just sort of like, "Rah!" in your face.
Right. Thanks.
Ustanga bunga.
Gislad is next.
Gislad looking over, seeing my friend get absolutely fucked. I'm just gonna you're gonna see no emotion on Gislad's face and just hear no. And I'm gonna reach out with my spectral hand and it's going to be sickly green and almost oozing black as the spectral fingers extend even longer as I'll cast Vampiric Touch as I will launch my hand deep into its chest.
Nice.
That's what I need to roll to hit, I believe. Let's go check. Oh no, it's a fortitude save from him.
And he's flat-footed, isn't he? Because
It's the save.
It's
from him.
he's between
Save,
them.
not
But I'm wondering if
18.
That fails.
What happens?
Bad stuff.
Aww. Right, you counting for me?
yeah.
1, 7, 8, 11, 15,
That's your last one.
21. So he takes 21 points of necrotic damage, and I heal, and I take 10 temporary hit points.
Hot diggity. Yeah, so the arrow didn't seem to phase him, but losing a quarter of his body weight in one drain, he's...
And as you see the spectral hand holding on, you just see what appear would be where my blood veins were just slowly start going crimson as it goes right up into my stump.
It's pretty metal.
Yeah.
And then I will cast Inspire Courage without saying anything, just looking at everyone, just going.
Yeah. Actions speak louder than words. Iridian is next.
Woo! I get a turn. Not everybody's dead. Yay!
Oh my god.
Yeah, you do. My question.
What?
I have a question. My question is, I know that doing ranged things in melee was problem. Is that so still?
That's so Raven.
You're talking about a ranged spell?
Ranged spell attack. Yeah.
I'm just double checking.
You could always back up.
You get... No. That's wrong.
Were you making eyes at our DM?
No,
Always!
making eyes at the camera.
I know.
I'm beautiful.
You know what? I'm just going to give you a -2 on the roll and try and figure out what it is later.
Okay.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Unless this tells me the answer before you have a result.
Take him and fuck him. You have a hero. Just throwing it out there.
I do have a hero point.
No, -2. Straight roll.
Straight roll. That's a 7.
It improved.
It did.
Firstly.
So that is... I'm going to just get rid of that hero point. Because I used it.
Could be heroic in the meantime.
That is 7 is 22 to hit.
You adding the extra one for my Inspire?
It is
22 is
automatically.
sufficient.
It automatically adds
Oh,
it.
nice.
Boys.
So what do we got?
22 hits. Okay, so that means that I am doing 5d8.
Nice. Want me to count for it?
18.
Right.
18 plus 13.
31.
31.
1.
Math.
31 to number 2. Number 1.
To the one who wrecked Lazalia.
Okay, that's number 2.
Yes, number 2.
Yeah. This was your acid arrow.
Yes, my acid arrow. I just sort of like reach out at his head and then cast it and just sort of like go down as he melts.
Yeah. So no more head, and little sizzling splatters of green goo on Lazalia's shoes.
Sorry about that.
I'm melting, melting. What a world! What a world! What a world!
And then I'm just gonna turn around,
girl like you,
face number 1, and cast shield on myself.
Very good. Our robed friend is going to pull out his dwarven mace and just give like the nerdiest, weakest sort of like "Ah!" and try to bonk him on the head.
Watch me nat 20.
No, it's like 10. So he just like flings it down onto the ground and like struggles to pick it back up.
I was gonna say he can probably hardly
Slap
heft it
it out of
over
his
his head.
Sigmund.
You also want to move 3 up to 1.
Oh.
3.
Oh, to 1. Sorry, already bonked. It was. I was listening to just the pitiful description, and I just didn't bother.
That's fair. I mean,
So I was blocking with this. Sorry, you notice like the blood doesn't seem to. You know, like blood normally sticks to things. You see, it's the rippling metal of this Skyforged steel sword. Doesn't seem it like it's like waxy almost. And then he turns the blade with. He's still holding it with 2 hands. And he rams the end of it into this guy's upper-ish area.
All right.
Nice. Oh, you grab halfway up the sword, and so you can actually get more.
27.
27 will hit.
It's a technique you should poke people's eyes out.
Good for
And we'll
getting
say
into
that mainly at his
precision.
neck.
I
9,
really want to see
6.
half sword.
15.
Take the sword, you hold it by the
All right.
Ah!
use the cross guard.
So these orcs, they are quite hardy. You get into, you stab for his throat, and it glances off, it slashes into the side, and it causes some pretty hefty bleeding. You've got 2 more actions.
I'm going to use those other 2 actions because Lally's in pretty bad shape to 2 action heal so that I can cast it at a distance.
Nice.
nice.
So, and I will use one of my twice per day, I can cast heal at max level
Okay.
for freezies.
Wonderful.
Nice. Max level that's available to you, I presume.
Yes,
Yeah.
so
No, 10th level.
10th level! No, so 3rd.
I heal you back to 12 years old.
That's pretty good. 17, 20 plus my spell casting, which is
Wait, it wasn't rolled. You said that you used the max.
Yeah, max
Max level.
level.
Oh, I
yeah,
thought
which
it
gives me
was-
3d10.
Never mind.
Because I have a feat for that. Because there's a feat for everything in this. So take 25 hit points. Ah! And that's the somatic component.
Sigmund, we need to talk about your tone, because that was not.
I like my tone!
I like it too.
His tone is wrong.
It's perfect. It sounds like a wailing banshee in the background.
I was going for quiet boy, but alright.
Oh no, it just feels tainted.
Yeah.
Lazalia.
I am feeling invigorated. Thank you very much. Got half of my life back. And I'm going to pew pew with my arrow.
I'm gonna say you do have to reposition slightly because Jaslad is directly in your line of sight. Or you can just let him have cover and maybe hit Jaslad.
But am I thinking of the wrong thing?
If you come,
If it,
if you come over
you were
here,
such a child.
Well, if you come over there, what happens,
Sorry, my math
Alicia?
wrong.
I mean, he's currently
Take that.
he's
1 more point.
the dude is currently considered flat-footed, right? Because of this cross.
Yes, yes.
So just come over here just a little bit, and he's flat-footed, which means that you'd get a sneak attack off.
Just throwing it out
Okay.
there.
Yep. Move
Throwing
me.
ideas out for you, John.
So this is your final on top of this?
Just roughly there. We don't have the full picture of the map, but
If I was
So-
a cat, I'd be losing my shit.
I rolled. I rolled a nat 20.
Yes!
Finish him!
Oh, and
Plus
since
7.
someone's engaged, is that not sneak attack for her?
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
So go ahead and roll your regular damage and your sneak attack damage, and then double the total.
Is
For
sneak
the
attack
half is-
doubled in
For the
Craft
half
Yes.
of
second
the
edition?
second, I was
Everything
like,
is doubled.
oh, he's engaged. We maybe shouldn't kill him.
I know precision damage not.
Why?
Because he's
Maybe it
engaged
doesn't,
and I was getting
but
married
I'm saying it
for
does
like
until
a
I
half
read
second.
otherwise.
I was like,
And I may not search
John's a
out
little
that rule.
Specifically, yeah.
Okay, so I do 2 of these, and sneak attack is a d6.
first of all, context.
Only
Second
one?
of all, orcs don't get married.
Is it only 1 or 2?
They can.
Oh, it's 2 because of 5th
If they
level.
go through
Yeah,
different
that's
cultures.
what I thought.
Why do you assume that their race has to be a specific culture, John? What's wrong with you?
22
On a list.
Is that before or after the doubling?
Long.
Ooh.
after.
Hard.
Promise?
No, wait a minute.
Promise?
I lied.
It's-
I lied.
It's
Oh,
not like
won't be
D&D
gentle,
where you
I'll be
only
honest.
double the dice, you double everything.
Yes. And that plus 30.
30. Alright.
Damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, bruh.
She critted
I mean,
with sneak attack.
wow.
So with that, your arrow sails clean through his
Yeah.
eye, out the
Oh,
back
yeah,
of
she
his
knows.
skull, and then clatters onto the ground behind him.
Oh, good. I can pick it up and clean it off, get the brain matter off.
Yeah, he just drops, he's done.
I've got a spell for that.
Brain matter?
Ew. Ew.
For
Ew.
for cleaning. You numpties,
For
all
playing with
of
brain
you.
holes?
Yes, I am putting brain matter on your shit because shits and giggles. Why not?
Technically, we all have a spell for that. It's called anything that deals damage.
True. So your inspired defense, does it do anything other than give us a boost to our AC?
Plus 1 to AC, and I think saving throws.
But it was gone after the first round.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
only 1.
Well, we're just gonna see by adding it into the thing. Is it plus saving throws? Because that would change a lot.
Plus add saving throws as well as resistance to
You still got
half to
some-
the spell's level in physical damage, which is just a 1.
Still got some magnets up there, John.
Did I miss one? Oh shit.
You missed 4.
That's 1.
You missed all of us.
I did miss all of you. I've been gone for a week.
Ah!
Aww.
So, with that lot taken care of, Arander says, "Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Can we get through it? Is it difficult?
Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done."
Can this one just cast Mage Hand to pull that lever that's right there?
Maybe, but I doubt that they queued up their barrier to match with the chain. However, if you could remove that soul stone,
That was gonna be idea number 2, but I want to start with the chain first.
That will probably just bring a gate down.
Well, let's find out.
okay, well, good luck. The chain cannot be pulled.
Can we move the soul stone?
It worked! Mara be praised!
And I just Mage Hand it close to me.
Oh. We have skipped a significant portion of it, but don't quite worry about that. I have never seen anything quite like that. It's a simple trick, but very well done.
We often find weird little things that we can do in order to do.
Are you mad? We could have done. Just kidding. Prompt. It worked. It's not like you tried to have us drink some weird potion and go back in time and try to do some time warple things that would be horribly weird and impossible to do.
It's actually dream walking, but
Warple?
Yeah, the actual quest line is really fucked up. Like when you really think about it, it's really fucked up. You get high as balls and see dreams.
indeed, my reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend.
I sort of like whisper over to our dude who knows most about religions. Is this Vermina?
Do I know? Can I give her the Cole's Notes version of Vermina, like as a freebie? I presume it's a fairly well known.
The Daedric princes, I would say, are not as well known as they are to you and me. So you can go ahead and roll religion.
Actually, and that will. Did I take it? I did take Student of the Canon. 10 plus 12, 22.
Yeah. Okay. Cliff's notes.
Vermina is Daedric Prince of dreams and nightmares mostly. It is all of, instead of sleep's restful attributes, it is their most horrific.
We'll pick up the soul gem, the potions, etc.
Check the jars and
All right.
stuff.
I am concerned that this Aranda individual seems to know a lot more than a priest of Mara should. And if I remember correctly, Mara's priests are forbidden from carrying weapons.
Well, he's not very good at using it, so...
There's
But
also,
could he
there's
be
something
faking it?
purple. Ooh, there's purple.
Oh, hell yes, please.
There was another set up top as well, which I will have a look at.
I will specifically highlight the Vermina robes in my loot breakdown later.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
lovely.
one. This one is definitely gonna.
Well, there are two.
Do you want it as like? Do you want it tailored? Do you want it like? We're having this conversation walking out of the. Like, do you want it like a low cut? Do you want it like?
Well, I want it to be
Like
as
straps?
androgynous as possible because of my penchant for being male, female, and everywhere in between.
Ooh, so you want you want gender neutral?
Yeah.
Oh, 100% could do that for you.
Wonderful.
Just a classic Walmart box cut.
No, better yet, I'll get it so it's like form fitting, but like with each little stitches that you can just cinch up if you want to go, or if you want to.
I mean-
Relaxed
male.
fit.
If you want to have it so that it can like do the adjustment because
Oh, yeah.
like you saw my Argonian
Oh, yeah, no,
nails like
100%
taller,
on the
thicker,
fly.
right? Okay.
And so yeah, when I say tight, I mean on the males, so I can get all them abs.
What?
Prince of Nightmares, can we just continue on here?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's a nightmare that you would not let me finish the discussion.
Sorry.
He
When he
leads you
gets
through-
talking about fashion, just
He leads you
I'll
through.
grab one of the bottles of wine. Funk.
Leads you through abandoned sleeping chambers, dining hall.
Where the hell are we going?
The long way, apparently.
Oh, there
Spider
it is.
webs.
He leads you
there's
to a room,
ah!
and a
Achoo!
few Vermina cultists come out, and he speaks to them with recognition. Varen, Thoric, you're alive! No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Arander, priest of Mara. You're a traitor, and you left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara.
Know it.
Then you leave me no choice. And combat ensues. He raises his mace, they electrify their fingertips.
I have a beautiful cloak in my arms. Go, god damn it!
Just drop it for now.
I don't drop it. I throw it over my shoulder like a really stressed out tailor. I like
Get out of the way! There's gonna be blood!
Wait. I have like that little pom pom thing with the wristband with the needles in it, and I'm like, I was just getting started. Ooh.
You've got prestidigitation. You can clean the blood.
My initiative hasn't changed from last time.
Mine.
What is the thing
It's
that
like yours.
he gave us? What was it called?
Oh, it's
Inspired
gone.
defense.
It only lasts for a round.
Inspire what?
Defense.
Defense.
That only lasts one round.
Yeah.
But she's adding it to her hotbar.
Repertoire.
And what do you get? Just 1 to AC?
One to
Plus one to
AC,
AC,
one to
one to all
fort,
your saves.
and yeah, fort,
And half the
reflex, and
spells,
will.
less to physical damage. However, that is still just 1.
So we get 1 DR.
Yeah, you get 1 DR to physical damage.
There you go.
1d.
If you take
Damage
physical
resistance.
damage, take 1 of those points away. So it's like I deal 11 slashing damage to you. You'd only take
Next
10.
level will be 2.
Long story short,
Because
you
around
take less damage if someone hits you over the head.
Where do I put it?
I
It just
have no idea. You have to
off
remember
to
that
the
one.
side. Just so you're going across at the very, very other side, there's sort of like a summary.
Okay, so if that's true, if it's -1 damage, I got hit twice. Would it be -1 on each of those?
It would
For
be, yeah.
physical, yeah.
Because it was up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
You
you'd-
have
you'd
2
have-
more
you'd-
HP.
Yep.
Good, because like I'm not, healthy.
Yeah, we should have
I
been healing.
healthified you.
You did, and I thank you very much. However, I'm still down a fair bit.
How
Less
how,
by 2.
how ouch are we looking?
Oh, by the way, this one's temporary HP is now gone because it only lasts a minute. Also, weird side, when me and Jessie were hanging out the other day, because you just did it right now. She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry if me and family ever break up into song." I'm like, no one can say the word touch near me or Alicia without someone going,
Touch me.
I want to be a daddy. And then she looked at me and goes, "That's a cue?" And I'm like, mm-hmm.
I need a bunch more D6s.
Or
We're gonna do
the
some
word
stuff.
hot. It's getting hot in here, so take off all our clothes.
It's either that or it's too hot. Hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. It's too hot.
Hot damn.
I will purge these Philistine souls.
Just don't kill their clothes.
I have 19 damage.
What's everyone's initiative?
13. I
15.
didn't change. I am first next round.
My initiative is my mentality.
23.
Snack into a Slim Jim.
18.
18.
Next
No, little
character
German
will
boy.
be
Don't get that Slim Jim. Oh, it's a Slim Jim die.
next character will be Macho Man Randy Savage.
Did you see the mob where they turn?
Oh yes.
Yeah. There's a mob
Oh,
that turns the
yeah.
evil dragon into Randy Savage.
Oh boy.
And when it yells, it goes, "Oh yeah!" And flames come out.
All right, so the two of them. I'll get us our combat camera here real quick.
Did any of them get 23 for their initiative?
They got way better than that. We're lacking in terms of a quality camera position here.
Try going out
Oh,
there into the shrine and looking back in.
It's not a good angle. Unfortunately, it's going to be
Angle's an angle.
something
That's
like
fine.
this.
That's
Yeah,
good.
that's great.
So, what we're gonna do, I want bad guy 1 and 2 just at either side of the doorway there. This guy can be here, that's fine. And then everybody sort of clumped in here.
Blue is at the back.
And would you put our close encounter scale on the board, please?
A close encounter.
Of the fifth kind. Is it of the third? Fifth? What number?
6th kind.
Lots
Alright.
of kinds.
So, the first is
Many kinds as well.
bad guy number 1, who on his turn is he's going to clap his hands together, sort of twist them, and just like spread his arms forth, and a black wave of smoke emanates from him to each of you as he casts Bane. I need a will save from everyone.
That's gonna be this thing.
Oh god, none of my dice.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What am I rolling?
Will save.
Nope. I'm gonna use my hero point.
I think I better too.
That's better.
I'm not, because this character has hella wisdom.
26.
19. No, 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 no,
27.
19.
12.
You two, take a -1 on every attack roll for 1 minute.
Rip.
You two don't.
The amulet of Talos, you can actually see it under the chainmail and the shirt glows.
So is it to attack and damage? Or is it just...
Just attack.
Just attack.
Just attack rolls. And then with his third action, he's going to...
All I think about is you.
With his third action, he is going to draw a dagger from his waist. Other bad guy, number 2, is going to... Doesn't say how many he gets. Is just going to point his finger at Erander and cast Paralyze.
Ooh.
Erander makes a will save. He...
Sucks.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah, he critically... No, he doesn't critically fail.
He critically
so
sucks.
he's paralyzed for 1 round, and he just, like, stands there as if he were frozen in stone mid-action. Then he will, for his third and final action, draw a dagger as well. Sigmund is next.
Sigmund, rather dramatically, and I will do this for flavor but also mechanical sake, and shout, "Shield your eyes!" as I will allow you to succeed this, I think it's a...
You're allowing those of us who failed the wisdom save to try again, or just
No, I'm
succeed?
like choosing for you not to have to
Do the
make
save against the spell.
You're dispelling.
He's doing a
an
blah.
area of effect spell.
And he can choose allies to not affect.
Okay,
Wonderful.
gotcha.
But for flavor, he's yelling, "Shield your eyes."
And I'm going to raise my sword and cast Searing Light. No! Is the somatic command. Well, actually, the somatic would be...
Somatic is the verbal, you mean?
So give me a DC...
No, somatic because his vocal cords are moving.
23 will save.
Both succeed.
Damn. Okay, half damage.
One's actually a critical success.
No damage. Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, fuck. I'll just keep that there.
He's gonna start purring like a kitten.
4,
There's a reason he picked
Eight.
Khajiit.
11, 13.
You are cat.
Well,
You
14, half, 7.
Yes.
That's less dramatic than that.
Rude.
Yeah, they put on the safety squints, and for the most part, it seems to do very
Oh,
little.
shut proof safety squid.
Do you have a third action?
Neither on the
It's fire
far.
defense, which is
Plus-
shield your bodies.
Shield your
As
ass.
you're
shield your
showing me
buddies.
your ass.
Lazalia's next.
Drop one in the metal die.
Oh, am I?
Found it.
Okay, I am going.
Rosalia's next.
Oh, I have a question. Do I try to save from that thing at the end,
No,
or
it's just on for your next 10 turns.
well, that bites
Big weenies.
weenies. Does a 18 hit?
18. That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
Probably not. Okay, let's try again. Does a 22 hit?
That's better.
22 does not hit. Your arrow strikes out at him, and it is aimed true, but he shimmers with the magic of mage armor.
Ah, yes. That one. I know that one well. You would know that one well as well.
Next is Gislad.
Mm-hmm.
Did you only attacked twice?
Oh, sorry, that's my mistake. Yes, you have a third action.
Run away!
I was actually thinking I would walk right between them.
You can get right exactly in the middle of them if you want to.
Well,
Did you stab them?
That way, like where you're at, you're less likely to get banged by AoE spells. But also, now I can't cast my big AoE spell.
can I get just a little further?
You can go just a touch further if John is willing to help you out.
Okay.
Can I go just a little further?
Making sure I count for all my spells.
Yes.
Those are the
Okay.
things I have now.
Because I do have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. I think that's within reason on the scale there. So that's all 3 actions for you. Gislad is next.
Gislad is going to go up to number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Movement.
One.
And as I'm walking up, my arm is going to extend and get that sickly black again. And right when I get up close, I'm going to just whip it up and like try to like rake up its body with vampiric touch.
Okay.
Give me a, I believe it's a fortitude save.
Oh, he's rolled so bad. That's a 20.
Then yeah, he fails.
So bad and it's a 20?
Yeah.
Fuck. Can you can you
Yeah, but
do
these guys are
the
soft
number of the
and
counting?
squishy. When I get
Yeah.
close to them, they're big
4,
sword.
Sure.
10,
They're wearing robes!
13, 17.
Yeah.
Made of cloth!
But they have mage armor, and we don't know what level they are, and
20, 25. One more.
No, that's 6.
6. Okay. 25 points of necrotic damage.
Which gives you...
Half of that.
12.
12.
All right. That is pretty sweet.
And I'm just like looking him up and down, and that's me.
He becomes very gaunt in the cheeks, like a person who's been starved for the last 3 weeks, on a diet of only cigarettes.
Coffee and cigarettes.
Yep.
So he's a lime cook.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a grip.
Oh god.
His transport.
Next, so that's all 3 of your actions move,
Yep.
and 2 for the spell. Iruian is next.
Okay, I'm just having a look at one of my spells.
Absolutely.
And it isn't what I want to cast right now. I could cast haste on myself to give myself an extra action for next turn. For a minute.
But it's only for a strike. Or stride.
Oh, okay.
So unless you're hitting people.
Yeah,
You know who does like hitting people?
That one. That one. But then it would have the extra tiki.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not so sure about any of my spells. I am going to cast
Fireball!
True Strike.
Mhm.
I am not going to cast Fireball because my allies are in the fucking way.
You didn't ask if the allies were in here. You asked, are they within range of fireball?
Ask how big the room
Acid arrows?
was. I said I cast fireball.
I cast True Strike and then Acid Arrow.
Do it! Oh, fuck.
That is a 2 and a 4,
Uh-huh.
which is a total of 17.
I'm afraid 17 is just going to splatter on the wall.
Fireball it.
could it splatter at his feet and one little droplet hit his big toe?
I have tons of HP right now. I'm
I'm
good.
afraid it's so short of the mark that it can't even do that. Next is the weirdo who just like... and then his turn is over.
Hey, Aaron. Welcome back.
So, bad guy number 1.
Number 3, yep. Yep.
Bad guy number 1 is...
Here's Johnny.
he is going to cast Ghoulish Cravings on Gislad.
Cool.
Gislad needs a Fortitude save.
Oh boy, I'm so good at those.
I knew you'd eat me if I was dead.
17.
Okay, that is only a regular failure. You are afflicted with a thing. Okay.
Sounds suspicious.
Could you be more specific?
Be more specific, please.
21 points of negative damage,
Yeah.
and healing is going to affect you differently.
As in badly.
I'm just trying to be vague here because part of the joy is not telling you, but I need to tell you to help me remember.
So healing.
Your suffering, you shall participate in your
Just
suffering.
the next time you get healed, remind me, and we will discuss what happens.
Done and done.
Does it ever wear off?
How long? We can't ask that question. That GM face was just like,
Yep.
Until I decided so.
great.
And then for his third and final action, he's going to bring that dagger down into your clavicle as best he can. That will be a 33 to hit.
Shit, I...
So
Roll
you're
that,
you're
and
doing
then
number
I'm gonna
2
fix
right
this.
now then.
Yes, is that...
9.
Number 2 is the
Oh,
one
sorry,
right
no, you're right. Number 1 is going to use his one action to move next to you. And that will conclude his turn. Then number 2 is going to take his turn. And he is going to cackle maniacally because you've all lined up in a beautiful straight line for him.
Oh, shit.
Not all of us.
And he is going to cast Grim Tendrils.
Nice.
Tendrils of darkness curl out from his fingertips and race through the air in a 30-foot straight line. I need a fortitude save from all 3 of you.
Nice.
22.
Nice. 22.
Talos,
Right?
19.
All right, regular fails all around, which is just going to be... It's actually not as bad as you might think. 5 points of negative damage, and 1 point persistent bleed damage. So every turn, you'll roll a d20. If it's 15 or higher, you stop bleeding. Otherwise, it's going to be 1 point of bleed damage each turn. Then he's going to take his dagger and attempt to plant it in you, making a fresh roll. Unfortunately, it's better. That's a 35 to hit.
That's a crit.
Shit.
Do you have another character ready?
Not ready, but I have many ideas.
I'm just kidding.
We need to have children so you can be other
Oh, sorry.
characters.
That's before the double. That is 30 points of piercing damage.
44.
Okay. 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 Okay.
And we don't know what happens when we
And just lad is not knowing what's going to do. It's going to run. Yep.
Naturally. So that's it for 1 and 2. Sigmund is next.
Sigmund's mad. I'm gonna march up there with a great sword, deal some business.
I'm getting a Looney Tunes boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom.
boom, boom, boom.
Literally. And he's gonna push Gislad, kind of like shoulder him out of the way, and cast heal on him. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
I'm just gonna use one action because
You want 1 for swinging.
one for swinging, and since I'm actually physically touching him, it's only a single action.
Get out of the way!
Ah!
Get out of the way. Gotta remind myself that I'm using.
Okay. How much healing do you give me?
I will-
At what level? Are you doing it at the max or your
I'm gonna
freebie?
do it the thing. So
Max freebie?
Uh-oh.
Because you're probably not going to take the full amount of this, is what me suspects.
Me suspects worse.
What me suspects is that any
It's
healing
gonna be
that happens
damage.
is going to be damage.
How much is the max?
9, 19, 25 points of healing.
You regain 12 points of health.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Oh
you're
yeah,
half.
look at that. It's not
Okay.
so bad. See, I'm glad I used the thing.
There was fear in my heart.
There was dread in my soul.
Tonight.
Yeah.
Full on dread. And we no longer have inspired defense, yeah?
Nope, because he spent all... Well, he hasn't spent all
I
3.
have my next
You're
action
swinging.
is to
Okay.
try to cut his arm off because he's got his dagger out. He's swinging it around. I'm gonna try to take that arm off.
Save the cloak!
Okay.
I can make that.
Get another one.
Sleeves are for bullshit.
Sleeps are bullshit.
27.
Nice.
You didn't inspire courage, did you?
Nope.
No. Okay.
27 will hit.
Don't forget to roll for your persistent ouch damage.
Oh right, this is my turn. Oh right, I get a new save. I'll do that at the end of my turn. I'll just focus on one thing at a time.
please.
6,
Sorry.
6, 12.
12 to hit.
No.
No,
it
12
was
points of damage.
12
27 to
27.
hit, 12 points of damage.
Roger, Roger.
And then 15 or higher on the dice.
Sure, get rid of the blade, yeah.
Is that plusing anything, or is that just straight 15
Straight
on
roll.
the dice?
Straight roll.
That's a 4.
Alright, so
no.
you're taking 1 point of bleed damage. Your attack strikes true. You catch him right in the elbow, but the mage armor is like the armor in Dune kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It like slows and vibrates and just like it gets a little bit of a cut in there, but then the blade kind of bounces off. Next is
That one.
Lazelia.
Like Vanna White, like,
So one is right at me,
I was gonna say, you
right?
actually knew her
Yes.
name.
Yes.
Vanna White.
He's
Yeah.
up against
So
me.
the
Up against
real
you.
Yeah.
Letters. Lady.
I don't think she's the same one still.
Because he's up against me, my melee is not great. So I'm gonna drop my bow
Drop it right on the ground.
and take out my.
Okay. You get one for free with your quick draw as long as you're attacking. The other one you have to spend an action for. So you can have your 2 attacks and that will be it.
Okay. And I'm gonna do the twin feint.
Twin feint. I believe that's not.
Because it throws off my foe. Because I'm dazzling.
Whoop, whoop.
I don't imagine you just twirling your daggers like. Ooh.
Using the first attack to throw off your foe, throw your foe off guard against
Yes.
a second attack at a different angle.
So the second attack, they are flat-footed, but you're still taking your minus whatever for it being your second attack.
Right.
Okay, yeah, I dig it. I dig it.
You dig it?
I dig it.
Diggy dog.
Can you dig it?
Yes, you can.
Um,
Bob the Builder. That's what it is.
that
Can we
is
fix it? No, we can't because of the union strike.
18 and
Yes, we can.
No. we-
16
People cross the
is
union line all the time.
Yeah, but-
34.
Well, shit.
34 to hit on the first one?
Families.
16 and 18.
Got a plus
30.
18 to hit.
I have a plus 16.
Okay. Rock on. Yeah, 34 will hit.
Jesus.
So it ends up being 33
We're-
because I
Dwarven
lose
skill,
one.
man.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's round.
33 hits.
But you get
Okay.
extra arrow stuff.
That would be 11 damage. Oh,
11.
no. Sorry. So sorry. 14.
Alright, noted.
And then I will do it again with my
With
other
your-
one. And
Which
he's
is the
flat-footed, which is a good thing. That doesn't matter. It is a 16 minus 1 is 15. It's not going to hit.
Wait, you have a 16 to hit.
My second attack is 11. I rolled a 5.
Oh, okay.
Which is 16 minus 1 is 15. So no hitty, no hitty.
Why is it -1?
Because of her
The bane.
black
Oh, right.
ooze cloud wave.
Okay, copy
Blah.
that. So
Science.
the first attack hits, and like I said, the armor just sort of like reverberates, and the tip of your blade just gets into his arm a little bit before it's forced back out. Just Lad is next.
Alright, I am.
Never mind, you're not one of the people who has to do that.
Nope. I am going to inspire courage.
Woo!
And then, where is it? God damn it. I gotta look it up. One second.
So that neutralizes the bane
Mm-hmm.
for those of us with bane.
Yeah. And then I'm going to just look around and go like, and I'll point at the random bottle of wine on the ground, and then with my spectral arm just point at the guy in front of me and cast telekinetic projectile and just have it go. Yeet.
Makes that.
I do that meme just like. Yeet.
But it sounds like when you blow air across
Nice.
the top of a jug, and it's like.
So that is going to be 20, 30, 33.
3.
33 hits.
Oh, cool. bomb.
You hit with a bottle of wine, the same that I hit with a
Does it do
frickin'
acid
dagger.
damage because the wine has turned to vinegar because they've left it out?
I can't remember at what level the cantrips are going at now.
Is it corked or uncorked?
we're at
Was it
3.
laying on
So it'll be out to third level?
fire or not?
Yes.
Height and 1, so it'd be 3d6.
Yeah, because it's just it's
Yeah.
max.
Yeah.
3d6 for a bottle of wine.
4.
8.
No,
Correct.
4. 9.
9.
9!
9 points of damage.
Oh, is that 2, 1, or
Number
2?
2.
Number 2.
So 1 in front of me, 2.
Okay, perfect.
To the one in front of me, too.
Very helpful. I
Is
think.
that more clear? Or
Yeah.
less?
He gets straight conked on the noggin with a full wine bottle, and it bounces off and then cracks on the ground and spills wine everywhere.
What a waste.
That's it for me.
Don't, you know, no. Roll.
Oh, for the bleed.
Resistant
Yes.
Alright,
damage.
thank you. Nope.
Okay, 1 point bleed.
Ah!
Irian,
Is it at the end of the turn or at the...
you're gonna take it regardless. That's just if it comes back next turn.
I rolled an 11.
Still bleeding.
So I'm still bleeding. Okay. Just wanted to get it out of the way while I was thinking about it. I am going to go, guys, I am so sorry about this. And I'm just going to just
Shit.
sort of like I'm just gonna like focus on a warm energy in the palm of my hands, and when it's
Oh.
about the size of a
Oh,
marble, I'm gonna yeet it, and it is a 20-foot burst.
You might actually hit yourself.
20-foot
No.
burst. So I'm looking to get 2
She can-
and 1.
She can hit 2 and 1 and Lazalia without getting Gislad
Yeah,
and Sigmund.
I'll do it that way.
I'll fix you after.
Sorry, Lazalia, you heal better than us, just lad right now. So I'm just gonna sort of like do it that way.
But you're a rogue.
Alright.
Don't you have the thing where if you
Reflex save, please.
reflex?
Save, please.
You're good at those.
What's the DC?
24.
Okay, 1 success, 1 fail.
Oh, I resist fire.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because
Wonderful.
you're a dark elf. I forgot that they do that.
You'll resist a certain
So
amount,
1 fail.
1 success, 1 fail.
So 1 success just halves it.
though. Did you roll?
Yes.
So what did you roll for your reflex save, though, Sandra?
I have 21.
So you fail. You're gonna take half damage, or full damage rather.
Do you see this?
Yeah.
I rolled 3 6s on my first 6. Holy
How do I
shit.
take full if I've got resist fire?
You're
So-
gonna reduce it by that much.
Yeah.
Whatever the resist fire has a number next to it. That's how much fire damage you ignore.
6 times 3 is 18.
But your reflex save. So what did you? Because your reflexes should be like ungodly at this point.
8,
Right, no, it's level 7. Never mind. I'm dumb. Never mind.
18, 25.
Because you resist in 5e, which means slash in half, but resist in Pathfinder 2nd Edition has a static number,
It got
and that's how much you
progressively
ignore of
worse.
it. So
Just
like
roll
if
two
you have
ones.
fire resist 5,
So
or fire resist equal to your
27
level or something.
points of fire damage. 27 points of fire damage.
That's your 5, so 20.
What was your reflex?
21.
21? So you
Oh,
failed, so
yeah.
you take the full amount.
What is your fire resist?
That's what we're
value?
trying to figure out.
I have resist fire and then in brackets 1/2 level.
1 for every 2 levels. So you are
you have
level 5 right
2.
now. You have resist fire 2.
So-
Instead of 27, you will take 25 fire damage.
Alrighty then.
And Osmond, you just, or Sigmund, you just see like the fire in his eyes are like, ooh, fire.
Yeah, the one on the right side, closer to Lazalia, it was sort of hampered in its dodging by her being there. They both took the full damage. Number 2 took half of it. He sort of braced himself well for it, covered up the most important exterior organs.
So I have 1 bit of movement left. So
Don't be in a line.
I'm over here.
John, move the blue. Move the blue. Move the blue.
Move the blue over to
Go.
the wall.
Whoop.
Yay! Woo!
Done.
Ow.
That's 3. That's 4. That's 3. Yep.
So yeah, your fire resistance is equal to half your level.
So that's only 2.
Yeah.
All right. So Erander is going to take his first meaningful turn now, and he is going to cast Bane, same as they did. Pulse of dark smoke out from his position towards the bad guys. One success, one fail. Number 1 is going to take a -1 to attack rolls in the future. And then for his third and final action, he is going to draw his mace. We're back up to bad guy number 1, right next to Aruian.
Lazalia.
Lazalia, thank you.
Going down. I'm so
He is
sorry,
going
Mom.
to use Vampiric Touch, just
Oh, yeah.
reaches out to you much like Gislad. His fingers distort unnaturally into claws that just pierce into your flesh and seek to absorb your life force.
Fortitude
Give us a
save.
fortitude save.
I'm feeling blue.
I'm feeling blue.
21.
Alright, you are going to take the full 19 points of negative damage.
How much hit points do you have though?
Not very many.
No, say out loud,
anymore.
because it based how much healing it gets based on how much you had left.
No.
If it knocked her down.
Yeah. How much? Look.
I'm not down.
Oh, thank God. Because I was gonna say if you had like 1 hit point left, I'd be like, fuck off.
Oh no.
And then he's going to take the dagger in his offhand
Oh shit.
and take a lateral stab towards your face.
That could take me down.
21.
No, thank God.
You deftly, like, right as the dagger's like,
My eyes crossed, watching it go.
Bless you.
then it is number 2. And what does he want to do? He is going to use Touch of Idiocy. He's going to reach out to
I'm already dumb.
Sigmund,
No, he's not!
Sigmund, who is
I'm already dumb.
the more visible hulking threat in front of him. I need a will save.
You're good at those though. Right?
Yeah, he should be. He's a wisdom character.
32.
Oh, shit.
Okay, you are unaffected, and then he's going to twirl his dagger and make a stab at you. That is a natural 1. He twirls it and has it like blade up, stabs with the hilt, no effect.
Shit.
Shit. He tried to boot me in the head, and it's just like the thing glows a little bit, and it's just like, no! Bad touch.
Loki's scepter, arc reactor, tink.
Tink.
Oh,
This usually works.
Alright.
Okay.
I had a reaction. I didn't realize it was a reaction. I thought it just happened.
Oh.
What is it?
When I get serious damage done, it triggers, and I can dedicate myself to destroying who harmed me, and get an extra d6 of damage.
I will allow it. It's still a new system for us. We're still learning it. What is the name of this feature?
It's the Dunmer Vengeance.
Dunmer Vengeance. Okay. So you get an additional 1d6 against foe number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Lovely.
Rock and roll. Sigmund is up next.
Yes.
Roll your persistent damage.
Thank you, Alicia.
I'm sorry, but also.
Not sorry.
No. That's,
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. 15 on the dot!
Wonderful.
Plus
You take the 1 bleed damage for
that
this
turn, and then none
you,
thereafter.
None thereafter.
Yeah.
Kill him. Kill him. Kill him.
Kill him with
And then I'm just gonna be like, my turn, bitch. And 2-handed greatsword over my head. 26.
Okay.
Are
Uh,
any of
26.
them looking bad at
Oh,
all?
did I get the +1?
Did you?
No, that's not with the +1. It's still good. I didn't
It's
realize.
still up.
27 hits. Yeah, the one in front of Sigmund is like we said, gaunt smoker face.
Of course, the one in front of Sigmund is.
9, 15 points of
15
damage.
points of slashing damage. Very well.
And then since Lazalia is looking pretty rough, ooh, I beam. healing
Lazalia
at
is
her.
looking very rough.
I still have one other. I don't think we need a 3rd level spell, so I'll use.
I'll tell you that
You're
any
knocking on heaven's door.
any hit puts me out.
Oh! That's 35 points of healing.
Oh, thank God.
You guys are doing so well tonight.
Hot dog.
It gives me a half back.
Yeah, Lazalia's next.
Hang on, I'm glorying in the fact that I am not going to die with
Oh!
one hit. Unless something really major happens. Okay, I am going to dagger that mofo
Yes.
with my dwarven
Stibbity stab.
stibbity stab.
Yes.
So I've got a dwarven and a steel.
Dwarven main, steel offhand.
Are you twin fainting?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I
Just remember your dwarven is +3.
Oh! The first one doesn't hit.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I probably stabbed myself with the first one. The second one does. So that is a 28.
28 hits. It's also a sneak attack. It also has your +1 d6.
Nice.
Oh, shoot.
Very dramatic.
Diggy diggy dig. Diggy diggy dig.
Diggy diggy dig, diggy diggy dig.
Oh, I had them, sorry.
Sandstorm, it always comes up.
15.
15
Did
altogether?
you get that extra d6? You have sneak attack and that extra d6 from your extra
Whoa.
angsty.
And another 3.
All right.
Oh, and another 6.
I'm gonna run out of space on my page here.
Maybe shut up.
So that's 24.
All right, that was a good one. You really caught him off guard. Like, ooh, looky here, and stabbed him in the kidney with the other one, right through the armor. You went right up to the hilt before your blade was forced back. Gislada's next.
Do you have another?
Oh yes.
That was only 2, right?
Yeah. 1, 2 attack, 3 attack floor.
Question.
Yes.
I can't take out a potion and drink it in one action, can I?
No.
If it's ready, it is just the thing, correct?
You know what? I'd allow it with quick draw. It seems reasonable to me.
Okay, I'm gonna quick draw a health potion.
It's a hole in a holster for some reason. I just
Shots.
That's another 15.
All right.
I feel
So-
better now.
In one smooth motion, you snatch the bottle, flick off the cork, and drink it down.
Save the bottle.
Oh yeah.
Oh. You will have had to drop one of your daggers in order to do it.
No worries.
Your steel.
Okay, steel is on the ground.
That's okay, because I got 3 more
Just let us
on my
next.
body.
I'm going to inspire.
Roll.
Thank you. Nope. I take the 1 persistent. I'm going to inspire courage, and then I'm going to look around, and I'm going to take that dagger she just dropped and teleport a projectile into number 2 in front of me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll even
Does
give
it
that a
do
little...
extra damage if it's an actual weapon?
No, it just based on what I throw makes either piercing, slashing, or bludgeoning damage. I would guess a flying dagger is piercing at that point.
Yeah, I'll give it a bonus to damage too.
Die. Probably not. 9 plus 13, 14 is a 23.
23 is not sufficient.
That's it for me then.
I apologize. Next is Aruian.
Inspire in the. Okay, please. 15. I am no longer bleeding.
Woo!
Woo! Sorry, that was very loud upstairs. 7.
Whatever.
We have people upstairs now.
I know.
Okay, sure. I am going to assess the situation and think that, like, maybe I shouldn't do Fireball while my allies are right there.
Do it again!
No. I
I
am going to... I have a potion ready. It's called Lasting Potency.
Sounds like a male enhancement.
Natural male enhancement. D. Alright. So I am drinking the Lasting Potency first. I am... Then... Hold on. Is it ranged? Is it ranged? What distance... What distance me to that... to this?
Use your words.
20 feet.
20 feet? Lovely. Okay. I just go like, oh boy, buddy, hurry up. And I cast haste on you,
Handsome Sigmund.
Siggy.
Sure, I'll take it.
And for 1 minute or 10 rounds, please make sure that you have the quickened condition, which gives you an extra action each round, which you can use to strike or stride.
Hot.
Yeah. And that lasting potency, what it does is it regains me a lower level spell slot. I like those.
Rock and roll.
Nice. Yeah.
You've got the Magicka too that can give you a spot.
Yeah.
Alright, our friend is going to cast Paralyze on number 2. Number 2 is taking his Fortitude will save. He rolls a 28, which means that he is stunned 1. He's going to lose 1 action on his next turn.
Okay.
Was that number 1 or 2?
2. Then
Sorry, you're kind of
3
soloing it, that one.
will move here to flank number 2.
There we go. That's something at least.
Alright, that brings us to number 1's turn. He is going to cast Phantasmal Killer on Lazalia.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to need a will save from you.
Are you sure about that?
I'm quite sure.
Can I roll 4 dice?
No.
No.
21.
Ooh, that's not
Okay.
Wait, which was it? Will?
Will.
21.
Okay.
You're rolling too many dice.
Oh, jeez.
You do not know how to add.
18 points of mental damage.
For all of that? Holy cow.
They were d6s. And you are frightened 2.
You have
Frightened to do
something
what?
against frightened because of the inspired courage.
You get a +1 to your save, but that's it.
Not enough,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Not enough.
You take -2 to all of your checks and DCs, if somebody has to beat one of your DCs. However, it is reduced by 1 at the end of each of your turns.
So, end of your turn, you get less scared.
And then he'll stab you.
This is a little F you at the end.
23.
No.
Alright. He will attempt to stab you. Other guy, number 2,
Dodge.
his turn.
Bring it, bitch.
Seeing as how Touch of Idiocy didn't work on him, he's going to try it on Gislad. We need a will save from you.
13.
13. You are stupefied 4.
Hella
which
dumb.
is -4 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks and DCs, including spell attacks, DC skill checks. When casting, you need to beat a DC 9 or lose the spell. DC 9 flat check, that is. That's 1 and 2 done. We're back to Sigmund.
I'm pissed.
Good.
I'm gonna hit him really hard.
Kill him, Dad.
I feel,
Also, this flat-footed. So like, woo.
yes, that is true. look that up. 25.
25 hits.
Because I don't have Inspired Courage anymore.
It's
That's-
still up. Inspired
you keep
Courage.
doing it? Oh,
Yeah.
26 then.
26
Potato,
hits.
potato.
Yeah, I'm doing that and then trying to hit him. So I can try to hit.
12 damage. And then effects for conditions that functioning at its best. What conditions that do? Reduce condition, clumsy, enfeebled, or stupefied condition by 2 degrees. I will use a second level slot and cast Restoration on you. And oh no, it's even if I'm touching you, it's still. I'll touch you. It doesn't matter. It's 30-foot range, but
So now I'm only stupefied too?
now you're only stupefied 2.
Cool!
You are less dumb. I can't fix it completely, but I can reduce it.
Thanks, buddy!
Does
All
that
right.
change the DC at all?
DC 7 now. -2 to all those things. That is it for Sigmund. Lazalia is next.
Stab. Stab. Stab.
Sorry, I see you fading. I'm trying.
I'm very tired. I have to get up.
I am going to pull out to do a quick draw to get another one of my steel daggers, and then I am going to twin faint again.
Okay.
And I think my vengeance goes up.
Because he damaged you again.
Oh no! Is this considered a striking weapon?
Yes.
Yes.
I should have done 2d6.
No, sorry. A striking weapon is a specific rune. Remember we discussed the enchantment system?
Oh.
If you've got like a +1 or +2 kind of weapon, then it has striking. Or if it's got an enchantment on it, we'll say that it counts as striking for the purposes of that.
Well, this has got a +3 on it.
No, that's just the quality of the material.
Oh,
It's not
okay.
a
So it
magical
is just a
effect.
1d6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. First strike. First strike is, 16.
No.
Second strike is, worse.
Okay. Third strike.
She's honest.
Yeah, it was 2, then it was a 1.
Okay,
then-
we'll take one from there.
Then it is 9 and 7 minus 1 is 17.
Not enough. Gislad is next.
Gisla's going
No,
to Inspire
16,
Courage
15.
and then try to huck. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah.
You need to go over there.
Chair.
I was gonna say the chair, but it has to be bulk one of them. You know what? I'm gonna take whatever is that on top of the table there. I don't even see what it is. Just going. yeet.
Candlesticks, man.
Oh yeah, Osmond was really
19.
one for the
19
candlesticks.
plus. Oh wait, you
12.
have to succeed a save
Oh yeah.
as
Just
well.
a
Yep.
flat check.
Nope.
That's-
I failed the spell.
Wait, is it did you roll less than a 7?
That one.
That one.
Rip.
Sad. One
I'm
action
too dumb.
left.
Hmm?
One action left.
I inspired courage.
Courage
Sorry.
and then
Actually, does inspire courage?
the roll for persistent.
Nope. 1 sec. I gotta do a thing first. No, I was on. That's fine. Yeah, that works.
8. Wonderful.
And then persistent.
10.
Yep. I'm still bleeding, and my inspire courage still goes up because technically it's a cantrip.
Okay. Urian.
Okay, so I am not bleeding. Woo. I am going to cast True Strike on myself, and then cast Acid Arrow, which removes 1 point from the lower thing. It lasts for 3 rounds. Okay, so I have True Strike. And which one of these guys looks... number 2 is flat-footed, yeah?
Yes.
How ouchy does he look?
Very ouchy.
How ouchy does 1 look?
He
Less
doesn't.
ouchy.
I'm gonna help out my fellow lady. Or attempt, at the very least. That is an 18 plus 14 is 32.
32 hits.
Lovely.
Goodness.
This is Acid Arrow True Strike. Was that what's going on?
Acid Arrow True Strike. 9. Plus 13 is 22. 25 points of ouch. Acid damage.
Very good. Yeah, so that appears to have gone like right through his armor, and it's melting down the robes all down his backside. Exposed,
Blue moon.
burning flesh is more like a red moon here.
Wow. Harvest.
The assistant dude is going to, from his position, strike with his mace against number 2. It's a pretty horrific miss. He's going to strike again.
Doesn't hit me.
That does just make it with the flat-footed bonus, and he just conks him on the head, and number 2 goes down.
Yay!
Going down for
Okay.
real.
Woo! We can focus on one. Yay.
Next is number 1, and he sees that his ally has fallen. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people surrounding him. He's just and waves his hand, and Dimension Door's out of there.
I really need to learn how to counter that shit.
You need to learn Dimension Door.
I know.
Yeah. Pathfinder 2E's rules is counter.
Oh no, I know.
So
I don't know what level it is.
combat over. John, if you could clear the board. Lauren, I know you're fading. We're just gonna wrap this up real quick.
He's fading in the fire. Don't mind me, just gonna start packing.
Okay.
Let's go do this, go. I don't know what I word.
Okay. So that stupefied, does it wear off?
Yes.
Does the bane wear off?
Yes.
Okay, lovely.
You wear a what?
Come on. Just a little bit. Just sort of focus through it. It's like that morning fog. Try talking a little bit.
So hungover.
Yeah, you see? There you go.
All right.
Oh, it's like school my ears all over.
If I can have your attention just for the last few minutes here. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me? First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
That looks nasty. I'm gonna do it. Are you? There we go.
Come, we must get the skull and destroy it.
Yep, we're trying.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers, it yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you.
As soon as
When
the
the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you.
Do we recognize that voice as a
Quickly,
good voice?
Kill him
Never
now.
heard it before in your life.
Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vernina commands you.
just loud as
Bernina,
having
nope.
just loud as having none of this
Nope.
shit, and as soon as the barrier drops, I just telekinetic projectile the skull straight upwards.
Before you do, I'd love to see a will save from all of you.
Okay, because Vernina,
Talos,
Vermina commands it.
we know that she's bad.
21.
You don't know that she is bad.
We got the synopsis of she is the nightmare person who is who
Okay,
they
yeah, you know she's bad-ish.
27.
will.
Yeah, plus 10, and I had a 17 on a die.
This is a 21.
21.
You know, I'm gonna use my hero point. Because I'm just gonna do that. Let's see if I roll better than a 7. Ah!
I I mean, statistically,
Boo!
you should.
It's actually...
Is that nat 20?
Yes, it is.
It landed on top of the dice. I'm just like, touch it!
Don't breathe on it.
Oh, that's
What
cool!
Don't
What
look at it.
Nobody.
It's a nat 20 on top of a die.
The three of you fall under her spell and just instinctively begin to draw your weapons. You're the only one
Praise be to Talos.
who she does not
Mine
bewitch.
bugger.
So you see your three allies drawing their weapons as
Slack draw.
Irender is completing his ritual.
Destroy it.
I don't know if my weapon will even destroy... You know what? I'm going to cast Divine Lance at the Staff of Corruption.
Okay.
Nice.
20... I mean, is it an object? I presume it's just an object.
It is an object.
23 to hit?
23 will certainly hit a defenseless object.
Is it a critical hit?
I don't know if you can crit objects, can you?
It's just increasing the damage. It's like if you place a charge correctly, right? If you place it incorrectly, it'll do some damage, but if you place it correctly, it can obliterate everything. Take down a building.
12 points of... I get to choose the alignment. I'm going to go good.
Yeah, you know what? With 12 points of good damage, it doesn't completely obliterate it, but it blasts it back, it breaks off the bottom half, and the head of it is sort of torn to splinters.
Boo!
And then the rest of us are still like coming towards El Dante.
I have no weapon to draw.
So you doing anything with your three allies, drawing their weapons and moving towards him?
Stop it! Start slapping their hands.
Grapple one of us.
The most stabby of you two, yeah. I'm gonna hold her down.
Alright, so the two of them continue advancing. You hold Iruian back. It's not such a strong compulsion that she's throwing you off. It's just sort of like a mindless lean forward struggle against you.
That zombie looking for brains.
I'm just gonna use Assurance 19 to hold her.
Yep. So the two of you step forward and you... We don't need to roll here. He is incapacitated. You got pointy claws. You got sharp stab.
I have a steel dagger.
So you just gut the poor bastard while he's standing there.
Okay, now what?
So, the ritual is complete. The barrier around the skull has been destroyed. The skull itself has been damaged, but not entirely destroyed. It is sitting here.
Are we back at our senses, or am I like staring over a body I just killed?
You are back to your senses. Your mind is clear. Your task accomplished.
I'm gonna. Yeah. I look at
Fuck that skull.
the dagger and I just sort of like drop it and back off.
Yeah, fuck that skull. Fuck that skull. Fuck that skull. Kill projectiles, and I'm just launching it until it's dust.
Okay. Yeah, a little bit of time and determination. It is reduced to dust.
And on that horrible note, I think you need to go home. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to drive them. I'm
Yes.
going to bed.
Very good game, everyone. Thank you for your patience with us. I know it was a late one. Unfortunately, it was just like
Yeah, that weird
the
awkward
fight starts at just the wrong time, and of course they're big bad wizardy guys. But you did well. You all survived. Congratulations.
More or less unscathed.
Oh, it was close. I had 5 left.
Yeah.
One more hit and I
See,
went
isn't it
down.
useful to have a cleric now?
Oh, I agree.
I hadn't even gotten through my false life.
Oh, I got halfway.
So, on that note, we will say goodbye to all of you at home. Thank you so much for watching today.
Night,
We'll
y'all.
see you next time, same place, 6 o'clock Wednesday. We hope you'll join us.
Bye, y'all.
Night.